It's now time for Friday night high school football, presented by the Meadville Medical Center on Cool 101.7, Cool 101.7 online, and on Cool TV tonight. Our broadcast is being brought to you by Bausch's Service Station, Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, Beck's Plumbing and Heating. Also in part by Fish USA, Hobbs Do-It Center, Walker Brothers Chevrolet, the Mercer County State Bank. Also by MK Plumbing and Heating and Air Conditioning. By Howard Hanna Bainbridge Kaufman Real Estate, Hamilton Insurance, Juniper Village at Meadville, Legends Cycle, Flicks TV and Appliance, Westbury United Methodist Retirement Community, Armstrong, the area shopper, and by McCandless Ford, with locations in Meadville and Mercer. Each and every game, they present the Red Zone. And a very pleasant good evening, everybody, and welcome to Baird Field at Cambridge Springs. Tonight is homecoming, and tonight the Blue Devils will be taking on the Reynolds Raiders. Thank you for joining us. Chuck Stopp, Gary Patton, along with Joe Vilke behind the camera. Hopefully tonight the rain will stay away, even though it's not that far away, and we'll be ready to bring you some exciting football here with the Blue Devils and the Raiders. And Big Gary's arrived here just in the nick of time, Gary. Good evening.
Good evening, Chuck. Everybody out there, yep, great to be here. Rolling in here, working a little bit there in Ohio. Had to fly over here, no problem. Yeah, worrying about the weather, but it looked pretty good coming over here, but always subject to change.
Oh, absolutely. It's coming in from the west and south, and hopefully it does stay away from the game tonight, and we have a good one here tonight at Cambridge Springs. And last time we were up here, it was the Panthers in town to take on the Blue Devils, and Cambridge won that one handily.
Oh, yeah, I tell you what, they're a tough team, no doubt about it. Well, you know, year in, year out, we talk about it, Chuck. Phenomenal program up here. Panthers, you know, they've had some up and downs, and, you know, they could always be the spoiler, though. We thought maybe that night, but no, it was all Blue Devils. So, nevertheless, tonight, different team here.
And, of course, last week I couldn't make it on special assignment. You took things over with Logan Walker and did a fine job up there with McDowell and Meadville, but it wasn't a good night for the Dogs.
I tell you what, not at all. But I tell you what, the Trojans, if you're a fan of them, they could do no wrong. I tell you what, from the get-go, the passing, the running game, the special teams, everything clicked. They were running on all cylinders, to say the least, and a phenomenal game. Like I said, we come in there, they were 2-2. I said, Logan, that record don't mean nothing. When you see who they lost to, a couple teams from Ohio that people might not be familiar with, they are powerhouse teams. So, you know, they played great ball. And the Dogs just couldn't get anything going.
Well, once again, a much, much bigger school, one of the largest ones here in northwestern Pennsylvania.
But I tell you what, they played Menor Cardinals, which is a phenomenal team. I mean, it's a big school.
Yeah.
There's bigger ones, and it's a public school. It's not even private.
Right.
I mean, but boy, their football program.
Well, they're at states every year, aren't they?
Every year, along with Kirtland, the Kirtland Hornets, and these are all
St. Ed's.
Yeah, well, that's a private school, but and a lot of the private ones are always in there, and that's one of the ones they lost to. And the Walsh team is like 5-0, I believe, and going for 6-0 tonight, which they'll probably get. Anyways,
let's get back to our game here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Baird Field, the Raiders and the Blue Devils. And right now, as we look at it, Raiders 1A along with Cambridge Springs, but two different regions. Reynolds now is in Region 1, Cambridge Springs, Region number 2. Both teams coming in, Reynolds 1-1 in the region, 4-1 overall. Cambridge Springs identical, 1-1, 4-1 overall.
Well, I tell you what, once again, you take the records, throw them out, all that stuff that, you say, well, they want to come and win. And, the Blue Devils want to win too. Regardless, Chuck, of this, you want to win, you want to look good as your record increases to get closer to the playoffs. That's what it's all about. And, it may not count in a region game, but, once again, stats, what can I say? Just the experience of winning, you know what I mean? To get that under your belt. And last week, McDowell, here in the second half, they put all their second string in and let them play, and they did a phenomenal job, too. Ran up and down the field, and those kids got to play. So you make the best out of it.
Here we are, Gary, week number 6. We say it always flies by, and boy, we're rolling this year.
Well, I know, it's hard to believe. I was reading some stuff today. I was like, wow, here we are, week 6 already. Here it is, the end of September. It just flies by, and we're having a great time doing it. Missed you last week. Logan did a phenomenal job.
Yes, he did.
And Logan filled in for me the previous week.
Right.
So he says, anytime, Big Gary.
All right. He was fired up last night. We did girls volleyball. Always a big battle between Maplewood and Cockerton, and Maplewood controlled things in the first set, Cockerton in the second set, very tight third set, won by Maplewood, and then they won in the fourth set. But they'll be meeting again in a dig for a cure down at Cockerton High School here coming up, I think it's the 9th of October. Of course, we'll have that one on call. All right, let's take our first time out on the pregame show. Then we'll be coming back and get you some more info on what these two teams did last week. You are listening to Northwestern Pennsylvania Friday Night Football on Cool 101.7. It's presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on. Right here, close to home.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
This is Cool TV.
All right, we welcome you right back to Beard Field here at Cambridge Springs, ready for the Reynolds Raiders and the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils. What happened prior to our game out here tonight for both of these ball clubs? Well, for the Reynolds Raiders, they opened up the season 15-0 victor over Eisenhower, then 35-12 over the Maplewood Tigers. Then they took on a rival in the Mercer Mustangs, won that one 32-31, so they were off to a good start, 3-0. Then they took on the Blue Devils of Sharpsville. They lost that one 34-12. And then the Lakeview Sailors last week, they knocked off the Sailors 36-26 to bring them up to tonight's game against Cambridge Springs. And next week, they will be at Reynolds. They'll host Wilmington. Now for the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils, they opened up the season with a shutout. In fact, the first 3 games they played were shutouts. They won the first one against KC, 67-0. Then over Northwestern, 32-0. Tables were turned when the Greenville Trojans came into Cambridge Springs. Cambridge lost 17-0. Then they took on their arch rivals. We had that one right here on Cool and Cool TV. And the Blue Devils emerged with a 36-3 victory. Then last week at Iroquois, as the Blue Devils went on the road, and they were victorious in that one, 36-20. And for the Blue Devils next week, well, we'll be following them. They'll be down at Cockerton to take on the Cardinals. Cardinals struggling here early in the campaign, Big Guy.
There's no doubt about that. I think they lost last week. I can't remember who the opponent was. I remember hearing the score. And of course, we try to keep you updated on all that at halftime, and of course at the end of the game as the scores are fed to us. Anyways, yeah, Cockerton. But then again, it's one of the teams you can't take lightly. You never know on any given night. I've said it a million times, Chuck, and I mean it, that a team could be a spoiler.
Well, looking at region number 1, which Reynolds is in, Sharpsville, 2A. They are 2-0, 4-1 overall. Then it's Wilmington, 1A, 1-0, 3-1. The Farrell Steelers, they're up at 2A, 1-0, 4-1 overall. Mercer, 2A. They are 0-2, 1-4 overall. And then Kennedy Catholic, 1A. They're looking for their first win of the season. Then in Region 2, Greenville leads at 2-0, 4-1 overall. Then it's Cambridge Springs, Lakeview, Maplewood, Sagertown, all stand at 1-1. Cochranton 0-2 in the region, even though the Cardinals have won 2 games, as has Sagertown, 3 games won by the Maplewood Tigers. That's the way things stack up for our Region 1 and Region 2 on the campaign. All right, looking at some of the other individual stats, we do have quite a bit here for the Reynolds Raiders, and this is thanks to Professor Briggs, Big Gary.
Oh, all right.
He keeps so many statistics. He has them all for all the teams down in Mercer County.
It doesn't surprise me one bit. Does a phenomenal job.
So
Absolutely.
I want to give knowledge to him for providing these stats to us, and they are extensive. I think he covers everything, Gary. Every game, every possible stat.
Gotta
He
love
is
it.
unbelievable.
He's a pro. I love it.
We've
Great
seen
guy,
him many
too.
times.
Great
Yes.
guy.
Does a great job. Anyway, Majarza, that's Gabe. He has rushed 99 times, gained 676 yards. He's lost only 9 on the season. He is averaging over 6.5 yards per carry. He has scored 6 touchdowns. Now their quarterback, Xavier Zacharich, he has rushed 47 times. He has gained 357 yards, and he has a total of average, listen to this, almost 7.5 yards per carry. He has 4 touchdowns, so that's 10 of their touchdowns already this season. And then Parker Ney, 26 carries, 163 yards, and he is averaging over 6 yards per carry, and he has 1 touchdown. You look at their totals rushing, they have attempted 190 rushes with 1,250 yards. So they are averaging 5.5 yards per carry, and they have a total of 8 touchdowns on the campaign. Let's make it 11 touchdowns on the campaign. Their quarterback, Zacharich, he has a total of 32 completions on 55 attempts, but he's been picked off 5 times, 383 yards. He has tossed 5 touchdowns on the campaign. Their backup quarterback is Connor Bellback. He is attempted just 4 passes, completed 3 of those with no touchdowns. Receiving, Parker Ney, he has caught a total of 17 for 244 yards, averaging 14-4. He has scored 4 touchdowns through the air. And Giovanni Giorino, he has a total of 35 yards. He has also scored 1 touchdown. The stats there for the Reynolds Raiders as they get ready for the action out here tonight against the Blue Devils, Gary.
Well, obviously more of a Russian team than anything, but they have taken it to the air, have been picked off a few times. You got a quarterback, Xavier, he's a junior. You got Connor, he's a sophomore. So you guys got 1 year left, and I got 2 years left. The experience these guys are getting. Obviously, Connor not throwing a whole lot, but when he did get there, sounded like he did a pretty good job. So Xavier also sounds like more of a runner, too. He can get out when he gets out of the pocket. He can a running quarterback. There you go.
So they do a lot of passing, and it's going to rely on the secondary. Cambridge brings his defense to shut it down. You let them get away. We've seen that a few times this year in the games we have broadcasted. Quarterbacks getting in, going deep in something, no safeties back there or corners, and all of a sudden you have points on the board.
Well, obviously when he does go to the air, Parker Ney is the guy he goes to. 14.1 yards. Wow, that's phenomenal. But the rushing game, you're rushing every time, 5.8 average, and you and I've talked about that. A coach will take 5 yards every crack.
Right.
So outstanding offense. Obviously got a good line too. You know me, I always talk about the offense of line that creates all this, whether it's protection or creating huge holes for the running back, giving the quarterback time to throw. There you go. They must have a good line. I'm looking forward to the game, obviously.
All right, now for the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils. Let's take a look at what happened to them last week. Now, as far as taking on the Reynolds Raiders, they have last year, boy, Springs had no trouble with them. 50-7 they knocked off the Raiders.
Wow.
For the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils, of course, their main attack is that of junior Brett Canna. He leads them with 675 yards. He has scored 3 touchdowns. And then you have that speedster in Jordan Washington. We watched him run up here against the Sagertown Panthers. He has already run for a total of 10 touchdowns on the campaign. He has 360 yards. So we'll just have to see how it goes tonight for Cambridge Springs against these Reynolds Raiders.
Both teams are undefeated. Go and cheer them on.
So we're just about, probably about 16, 17 minutes away from tonight's opening kickoff here at Baird Field. We'll step aside, get in another commercial break, then we'll come back. Want to remind you, you're listening to Northwestern Pennsylvania Football Friday night here on Cool 101.7 and Cool TV. It's presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Chem-Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
This is Cool TV.
Chuck Stomp, Gary Patton, Joe Vilke. High school football tonight with the Blue Devils and Reynolds. Just had the playing of our national anthem. One game was held last night in District 10. Harbor Creek all over Slippery Rock, 35-10. Other games for tonight, it is Maplewood at Conneaut Reynolds. Of course, here at Cambridge Springs, Sharpsville playing at Lakeview. Mercer at Sagertown. Erie plays at Franklin. Villa Angela St. Joseph at McDowell. Grove City at Oil City. General McLean at Fort Lelop. Girard at Warren. Corey at Mercyhurst Prep. Titusville playing at Northeast. Seneca at Fairview. Other games tonight in District 10, and we'll give you some scores throughout the night. Try to keep you updated on what is going on a few of the games here in District 10. Teams back into the locker room. They'll be coming out very shortly, and we'll be ready for football tonight here on Cool and Cool TV. Broadcast being brought to you in part by these fine folks. And we do have, of course, Flicks TV and Appliance, Legend Cycle, Juniper Village, along with Hamilton Insurance, and by Beck's Plumbing and Heating. Just a few of the sponsors bring you high school football on a Friday night, and so far, so good, Gary.
Yeah, coming in, I see it was like 69 degrees, and like I said, it was clear and everything. Nevertheless, a beautiful night. Of course, hopefully it'll stay that way.
Cambridge Springs marching band here. I just wanted to say, I guess there's somebody that's...
See what's going on here.
A little bit of a...
Weather-wise, yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
And rain's hitting the Cleveland area. Probably affect that Cleveland game tonight. Also some down in the Pittsburgh area, but right up in this area right now, doesn't seem to be a lot of rain.
I tell you what, a lot of radar throughout the day was south. I mean, you know, it's like the Akron, Youngstown going across that way. Of course, it's always subject to change on any given moment, but right now it is clear and warm out. Waiting for the teams to get out here, just to count it down here, maybe 7-8 minutes or so from kickoff. Once again here, Friday night action, Cool 101.7 FM, along with Cool TV. Chuck Stop back in the saddle.
Of course, it is Appleby doing the quarterbacking for the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils. Their main running back, of course, as we've talked about it many, many times, Canna and Washington. Watch both of those against the Sagertown Panthers. They seem to have no problem at all against the Panthers. Nice conditions out here on the field tonight, Big Gear.
Boy, not a big crowd on this far side.
No, not too many fans have made their way up here from Reynolds tonight.
Surprised at that.
All sitting in that middle section across the way. And, of course, homecoming here at Cambridge Springs. And nice crowd over here this evening for homecoming. And I think we're going to have the festivities at halftime. Hopefully they will. I remember one year Big Gary was up here, a rainstorm, and they was having the homecoming at the end of the game. And it was not nice.
No,
as far as the weather was concerned.
Yeah,
the pageant was up.
Should have had a bit earlier that time, but...
They should have, but definitely was not to be. And we'll invite you again for more football next Friday night. We will be down in Cochranton. We were down there earlier in the campaign for the first game of the season as the Cardinals took on Iroquois. Lost that home opener. And then a couple of weeks ago we had them over at Maplewood, and they lost that one over there to the Tigers. So we'll see what they can get going next week.
But we had talked about how the Braves had come in there and hadn't won a game, and you know, all year long, and they came in and played some good football. I mean, well organized. They were on the snap. They were on a count. Everything was just hopefully they turned their season around. I'm not sure what their record is. The Iroquois Braves.
Or the Iroquois Braves.
Update on them real quick here while we wait for the teams to come out.
All right, now for the Iroquois Braves, they are playing in Region 3, 1-1, so they won a game, but they have lost 4. Other teams in that Region 3, Mercyhurst Prep, they are 2A, Seneca 2A, Eisenhower 1A, Northwestern 2A, Iroquois 2A, and Union City 1A.
I knew Union City was a smaller one there.
So you have a mixture in 1A, 2A, and that is Region 1. 2 and 3.
Playing in bigger schools, that's a huge factor.
All right, waiting for the two teams. We're about probably about 7 minutes away by the time the teams get out on the field. And the captains meet at midfield, and we have that flip of the coin, find out who are receiving, who will be kicking off here tonight. On a night so far, that's going pretty well as far as weather conditions are concerned. So the two teams, as we said before, coming in with records at 4 and 1 overall. Blue Devils trying to keep pace here in the region. So we told you the Cambridge Blue Devils in region number 2 with that 1-1 record, 1 game behind Greenville. And boy, what Greenville's done this year, boy, it's going to be pretty tough for anybody to overtake Greenville this year, Gary.
That seems to be their year, clicking and doing really good here so far.
Well, they're one student below the break-off for AA.
Wow.
And boy, they're just dominating our teams around here.
Yeah, but you got to say a lot for the players and the coaches, too, you know. You got to put it all together regardless of the size.
Yeah, you got to go out and play.
Right. You got to want it. It sounds like they want it.
Of course, they struggled last year, of course, up in AA. This year, they may get themselves maybe a District 10 title. Who knows?
You can't get any closer than one student.
No, and it's one student.
Wow.
And it goes for 2 years, Gary.
Oh, yep.
So, again, next year, they will be in Region 1, and then we'll see if they get any students.
Yeah.
They'll stay in 1A. Of course, other teams they'll be competing with, it looks like, is in 1A, Eisenhower. They're the only 1A other than Union City who's struggling in Region 1. In Region 3, I should say, classification 1A, other than Green, we have Cambridge Springs. So we said there are 1-1, Lakeview 1-1, Maplewood 1-1, and Sagertown 1-1. And up in Region 1, Wilmington 1-0. Farrell 1-0. You know, the Steelers are
Farrell
always
every
tough.
year. But
they are 2, and we're talking about just 1 right now. And the other 1A is Kennedy Catholic, and we don't have to worry about them.
No. And it's sad, too, because in the past they've had a phenomenal program and team.
They've already had to forfeit at least 1 or 2 games this year because can't get enough players or injured players.
Wow. That's sad.
Okay, let's take our final timeout on the pregame show. We'll break away for 90 seconds. Come right back. Get ready for the kickoff. You're listening to Northwestern Pennsylvania Football, Friday Night Football on Cool, and Cool TV, presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
This is Cool TV.
And go. As we come back on the air here, it is the Reynolds Raiders coming out on the field, waiting for the Blue Devils. from the far right side of the field. Ready to come out. They're marching out now, getting ready to come out here on this homecoming night at Cambridge Springs. The Raiders in the white jerseys, gray pants, and the white helmets, the blue numerals. And for the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils, they'll be in the all blue uniforms tonight. So the blue jerseys, black pants, and the white helmets and the white numerals. As we get ready for our ball game, with a reminder, you're listening to WMVL Lionsville, Meadville, your home for high school football action presented by the Meadville Medical Center. Here come your Blue Devils. No use trying to talk over that big guy.
Crowd fired up, got the announcer fired up.
And they even got the little kids falling behind them. How about that?
Future Blue Devils
there
down
you go.
the road.
There you go. And tonight's game also brought to you in part by our good folks up here at Boucher Service Station, Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, along with MK Plumbing and Heating and Air Conditioning, and also by Hobbs Do It Center.
So we got to get the captains out of midfield as they head there right now.
Okay, it will be Canna for Cambridge Springs and also Brandon Hoover. And for the Reynolds Raiders, it is number 2, Xavier Zachrich, their quarterback. Also, we have number 59. Well, I thought it says 59. I don't see a 59 on the roster. Here we go again, Big Gary.
Uh-oh.
And we have 70. Do you see part of it? That's 70.
Give me just a
It
second
is
here.
59.
59, 78.
78.
Get over
78 is Casey
All right.
Resick.
All right, coin toss.
Shaking hands.
Reynolds won the toss, and they will be receiving.
All right, Reynolds Raiders will receive the opening kickoff here tonight at Cambridge Springs.
All right, ladies
We're just about ready to roll here.
and welcome to Cambridge Springs High School.
So get ready to enjoy some football. Cool 101.7 and Cool TV. We have it for you every Friday night. Both teams around their respective coaches. Nate Liberty for the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils. For the Reynolds Raiders, their head coach is Joshua Maw.
Let today's contest reflect mutual respect. In addition, Pencrest School District
Is the Blue Devils tee it up at the 40-yard line. Let's see who the Devils will send back deep.
Let's get ready.
Number 3, Giovanni Gerino is back. And also back for them is number 10, and that is Parker Nay. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
59 is Maddox Snyder.
Maddox Snyder. Okay, thank you.
I caught the coach on a quick break and he filled me in. We couldn't find it on here, so it's a right in.
Okay. Cambridge will move the
Got
ball
some
over the
players
right
shifting around
hash
here,
mark.
yeah.
Sit in the middle of the field. Interesting. And that should be Canada tee it up for the Blue Devils at the 40-yard line. No, it's 41's going to kick off, Big Gary.
Cambridge is being kicked by number 41.
And that is going to Dale Smith.
Parallel to the line, so I know that's
Here we go. This contest underway in week number 6. A real short kick. Grabbed it about the 33 across the 35 to the 36-yard line. It'll be first and 10 as the ball is returned by Xavier Zacharich. So it will be first and 10 for the Raiders.
yes, he was back deep.
Took 3 seconds off the clock. First and 10, as Chuck said.
At their own 31-yard line. First and 10, moving right to left. Zacharich is the quarterback. slot me into the right and to the left in the double slot. Back to pass right off the bat. Look wide open and caught. Ball is hauled down by Flaw, and he'll have the ball for a first down inside the 45. He is cleared out to the 47, 48 yard line. Just like that, they pick up some big yardage on first down, Gary.
Well, we talked about it. You said it, 14.1 yards average right there. They got what, 12, 13?
Yep, they did.
All right. Easily first down already. You got his soul in the backfield, one.
Accurate shotgun formation.
And the
This time
shotgun
he
hands the
hands
ball
off.
off. Offside, and the ball tripped to his feet going, and finally being chopped down.
Brought down by, was that 58? As the pile unfolds.
Well, he has the ball in the Blue Devil
proper.
territory at the 48 yard line.
Play's going to bring up second
Proper, senior.
and 7 for the Raiders as they are now in Blue Devil.
Got a couple of tough ones out of it right there. Well, after the spot, they got it down to what, 48?
Yeah.
I think about a 4-yard pickup, so that's not too shabby. 2nd and 6.
Shotgun formation.
Hands that ball off, and he gets nothing. He is brought down along the line of scrimmage as number 26, Gabriel Manjares, is brought down. So he stopped right there, bringing up
Proper.
3rd and long.
58 again on it. Colt on the tackle again. Shot in there. Somebody missed a block on him. Good defense. Also, I believe it was one of them come up from the back.
Ball stays at the 48 yard line of Cambridge, brings 3rd down and about 6 yards to go for the first down.
Right.
Giorino is split out wide to the left, slot man to the right. Wingman to the left, going in motion, back to pass. Zilrich is in trouble.
He
They
got him.
Down he goes. Cambridge
Wow.
Springs, number 60 is there, and he gets hauled down big time.
Wow, did they lose some real estate all the way back to the 40-yard line.
Damian Walker
My.
takes him down for the sack, clear back to the 40-yard line. They will punt on 4th down and almost 17 yards to go for the first down. Washington is back deep to return for the Blue Devils. Kick is out of their high spiral.
Nice
Fair
kick.
catch is called. Washington grabs it, fumbled, and fell on it at about the 29-yard line of the Blue Devils. That was close, Gary.
Well, you had 3 defenders around him. You know, sometimes you hear voices in that, and he didn't. He caught the ball, then he dropped it, but he quickly fell on it. So here we go. Reynolds Raiders turn the ball over there. Started out with a good drive, had a first down on a pass, a little bit of running, and
Morgan Appleby will take over now as quarterback. The Cambridge Springs Blue Devils, their first possession tonight. No score, 9:11 to go in the opening period. Holland split out wide to the right, tight into the left. Appleby waits for the snap. He gets the pitch out, trying to get around the corner. Candia turns to the corner, got some yardage, up over the 35. He may have the ball out to the 36-yard line. Good sweep that time by Canna.
yeah, had a good block in front of him.
So he'll get 6 yards.
7-yard gain.
So 2nd and 4.
3.
Once again, take that all night long.
He is the main horse here for this Cambridge Springs Blue Devils on the ground.
They proved it right there.
Leads them in rushing.
Blue Devils with their first offensive drive here, going 8:35 first quarter.
Appleby under center. Goes back. Hands the ball up, breaking around the corner. Got a first down. Up over the 41, maybe out to the 42-yard line. Before finally being brought down was Hoover, Brandon Hoover. So he gets about 5 yards on that carry. Hoover, Washington, and Canna.
First down.
1st and 10, Cambridge Springs. This is their first possession. First down was made by Reynolds in their opening possession, but then they went in reverse. Huge sack. So now they'll Pitch the ball back. Can't fake it off to him. But right straight up the gut. 45
Look at this
midfield.
guy.
Close to another first down on a good run by Washington. He will be another first down. Makes it by 1 yard.
Washington with an 11.
Boy, nice block thrown on the line there. The offensive line looked like the guard tackle. Created a hole. He went through it. Some good second and third effort. Picked up the first down. Ball at the 45. First and 10, Cambridge Springs. Keeping the drive alive. 7:30 on the clock. First quarter, we're scoreless.
Waiting for the snap. There it is. Canyon hand the ball off to Washington. Spinning, turning, changing his field. 40. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. He's going to be gone for a touchdown. Blue Devils. Washington. 6-0 Devils early. Boy, they had him down. He changed, went back up against the green, gone.
Boy, great job. No doubt about it. A missed tackle. Looked like maybe two. They couldn't hold on to him. He cut across field, as you said, Chuck. Turned down the Jets. Never looked back. Had some blockers out in front of him. He passed them and was straight shot for the end zone. 6-0 Blue Devils.
7:16 to go, opening period. I thought they had him in the backfield, Gary.
Well, they did.
He spun a couple times and went to the right side, coming then to the left.
Kind of hesitated. They looked like they were going to bring him down, and he just kept moving. They couldn't do it. So here we go for the point after.
Out of the shotgun, go
Going
for
for
two. He's going to keep it. Fell, gets back going, kept those feet going. He's not going to make it in.
No, they read that.
Yep. Hoover stopped trying to
What
get into
are
the
they
end zone.
doing? Holy moly.
I thought it was stopped right about the 3-yard line. He's clear up to the 15-yard line. They kept pushing him.
The 2 points for Cambridge is no good.
So it is no good. There's an official timeout on the field. Cambridge 6, Reynolds nothing. You're listening to Northwestern Pennsylvania football Friday night on Cool and Cool TV, presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
Remaining in this first quarter, Devils lead 6-0.
But Cambridge brings Blue Devils jump on top 6-0, a 45-yard scamper there by Washington.
And I tell you what, a great second and third effort. As you said, Chuck, they had him, couldn't hold on to him. Two of the Reynolds Raiders, he busted free from him. He went to the right, but I tell you what, open field, fouled a couple blockers. Like I said, he passed them, straight shot for the end zone. Could not get the 2 points after they were shut down. So it's 6-0 right now.
Kenny will kick off.
Whistle blown.
And here we go.
Ball is kicked. Nice kick.
Nice kick, comes down inside the 20, grabbed it about the 14, across the 20, spins off a tackle, trying to get away from another one's not going to do it. Down he goes. Blue Devils, good pursuit there on defense as they bring down Parker Ney.
I tell you what, he tried to cut across the grain, but they were all over him. Great job by special teams right there.
Reynolds start on their own 21-yard line, 1st and 10.
Needless to say, the momentum over here for the Blue Devils up 6-0, 7:07 first quarter. You're listening to Friday Night Football right here on Cool 101.7 FM. Along with Cool TV, we welcome you aboard.
It is the second possession for Reynolds. They trail 6-0 here in the first period. Zachrich gets it and hands the ball off and stopped for about a 1-yard gain.
Two of the Blue Devils in there to bring him down.
Gabriel Minjares is stopped after a 1-yard gain.
Who's that? 32 was on the assist. It looked like 60 was the one on the lead.
So
Walker.
It's second down and almost.
No gain,
10 to
really.
go, yeah.
Back to the original line of scrimmage.
If it was minimal. All right, the ball sets at the 22.
Scoreboard says 2nd and 9. They gave him one. All right, here we go. Second down.
Slot man to the left. They'll go into the shotgun. Hold everything. We're going to get a timeout. Timeout by Sharpsville.
Well,
We'll take a timeout on cool, a 60-second timeout. 6-0 Cambridge Springs. Friday Night Football brought to you by Meadville Medical Center.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
This is Cool TV.
Freshman had been tackled
And
by
Blue Devils defense pushes the Raiders back to
We're back here, and Ney just got a handoff, tried to right side, and he is
on that play. It's going to bring up
stacked up. And they'll lose a yard, maybe a yard and a half. Third down, and about 11 to go for the first down, Gary.
Yeah, they went backwards on that one. Great job once again by the defense. Read that one, shot in there.
Raiders approach two wide.
Let's see
So
if they
let's
can
see
shut
if
them
we-
down again. Force them to punt.
3rd and 11 at their own 21. Back to pass. Zach Rich looks, throws over the middle, and unable to haul it down. That time, once again, was Manjares. And so it'll be a punt situation for the Blue Devils, for the Raiders. They lead 6-0 on that 45-yard jaunt by Washington.
That pass right there looked catchable, though. It went in.
Well, he's double coverage, too.
Well, but in his hands and then back out of his hands. So, second punt for the Raiders. Snap.
And the kick is out there. High spiral. Fair catch by Washington. This time he holds on. Good
Boy, they
field
didn't give him
position
enough.
at the 49-yard line of Cambridge Springs.
You call a fair catch, aren't you supposed to give him a couple feet?
Should at least.
49-yard line. Blue Devils first down.
No flags. He's pleading his case out there, but
Kid's got a good leg.
referees always have the final call.
Absolutely.
So, here we go. 5-16, first quarter, 6-0 Blue Devils with the lead and a ball. Great field position.
Yeah, they'll take over on their own 49-yard line with that 6-0 lead.
Shy of midfield.
Washington goes wide right, is tight to the left. Appleby looks, turns, hands the ball off. The Canyon, he'll have the ball into
Looks like a fumble, they're saying.
Raiders
Hold on.
territory out at the
Was he down or
48-yard
was there a
line.
fumble? Was he down?
It's
No.
the ball at their own 48-yard line.
First turnover tonight, and the Blue Devils cough it up.
Well, that was costly because they had great field position at midfield.
Yeah, they're giving them great field position here on about the 47, 48.
Going about 3-4 yards towards Reynolds.
Wow.
End zone.
Well, let's see what the Raiders can do if they can take advantage of this turnover. They've struggled the last two drives.
Zachrich brings them up in a shotgun. Handing that ball up. Stutter stepping, dives to the midfield stripe and brought right down there. Once again, it was Manjares on the carry. They will give him just about 3 yards, 2nd down and 7. Clock turns down to 4:40 remaining in the first period here at Cambridge Springs. So far, rain has stayed away. Manjares, no, this time going out is Russ. Split to the right, tight end left, right straight up the gut with the belly dive. Not much running room. Stopped short. And the ball was carried once again by Manjares.
Boy, the ball came out and they thought it was a fumble, but the referee right there say he was down.
3rd down and about 4 yards to go for the first down. Ball at the Cambridge Springs 46-yard line. Under 4 minutes to go, first period. 6-0 Cambridge Springs.
Yeah, they need this definitely to keep the drive alive.
Nay wide to the left. Fumble, picked back up by the quarterback. He's going to run with it. He's to the 40. He's got a first down on a broken play. Ends up getting the first down, Gary. Clear down to the Cambridge Springs 40, or make it the 38-yard line.
Well, he picked it up and he started running with it. The back was behind him. I thought he might have handed it to him or pitch it back. He just kept the ball, cut up field, picked up the first down. So it was a good run, like you said, Chuck, on a broken play. So 1st and 10, they needed 4 and they got it.
3:20. Clock turns down here in the first period. Zach Rich, fake hand, finally gives it off, and the ball handler is nailed right at about the 38-yard line. I think he may have lost about a yard there, Gary.
Well, great job again by the defensive line. There's a 58 in there.
Not much running room that time. As Jars is brought down. Now it's down.
Colt.
It's going to be 2nd and about 11. 6-0 Cambridge Springs. Zachridge.
Colt having a good first quarter. Here we go.
Austin wide left. Slot man to the right. Wide out to the right is Blackburn. Back to pass. Got time. Now he's got somebody. He's going to have to be flushed out of the pocket. 45. Dumps the ball over the middle and wide open. 30. Down to the 29-yard line on the catch and run.
Shy, though, the first down by about a yard. Boy, he was wide open in the middle, Chuck.
That he was. Gerarino. So ends up picking up a good 8 yards on that carry.
3rd and 2. So we're under 2 minutes here. First quarter, 6-0. Blue Devils with the lead. Raiders with the ball.
Manjaris, the lone back. Quarterback keeper right straight up the gut. Dies inside the 25. Or maybe spotted right at the 25-yard line. But a first down by the Reynolds Raiders.
Yep, ball.
Right at the 25-yard line.
Smack dab, 25-yard lines, keeps the drive alive. 1st and 10, another set of downs. 95 seconds here in the first quarter. 6-0. Blue Devils with the lead. Raiders with the ball. Here they come.
Now we're going to have trips to the left. Tight right with a wide out to the right. Quarterback going back into the shotgun.
Taking a lot of time.
Manjaras is to his left, looking out on the right flat, but it is incomplete through the arms of Flaw. Passing out on the left side, out in that left flat, goes incomplete, 2nd down and 10. The ball at the Cambridge Springs 25-yard line as we move into the minute mark of the first period.
It was good coverage by the Blue Devils. They were over there.
Remember, they get inside the 20-yard line. It'll be in the McCandless Ford red zone. They have locations in Meadville and Mercer. Here goes Flaw wide to the right. Also out there is Gerino. And also Nay. Snap. Looking. Look, got a rush. Got to be sacked. Over the 30 and out to the 32-yard line. What a rush by the Blue Devils. One of them was number 23 for the Blue Devils was there. That was Matthew Ross. He was one of them. And Smith was also there.
Carson Smith, 67, all over him.
3rd and about 15 yards to go. Ball back up to the 31-yard line.
A couple of other Blue Devils in there to assist the boy. A great job putting on the heat.
Loss of about 6. Same formation again.
Half a minute left, first quarter. 3rd and about 16.
Once again, it is a shotgun. Back to pass, got time. unloads it deep, and that is going to be incomplete. Going sideline left. Jumping high, not coming down with it. Good sportsmanship by Washington there, helping him to his feet. And that was Parker Ney, their leading receiver.
Incomplete. That takes it to 4th and 15.
4th down, 16.
Don't make it here. Blue Devils will get it back. We got 16 seconds to go, first quarter. Devils up 6-0.
I believe they got to get down, to the 15?
They're going to have to take a timeout, and they will. Timeout on the field. Time in for this message, a 30-second timeout. 6-0 Cambridge Springs. Friday Night Football on Cool, presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
Go ahead and get some to eat.
Closing in on the first quarter. 16 seconds to go. Cambridge Springs up 6-0. It is a 4th down and 15 for the Raiders. They have the ball at the Cambridge Springs 31. Back, a quarterback keeper. He's in trouble. He's wrapped up. Down he goes.
Once again, a phenomenal job by the defense.
Looked like 67 was in there for the sack.
Carson Smith.
Called that name before.
Yep.
And Blue Devils will take over on downs.
Probably time for about one play. 10 seconds on the clock. 6-0 Blue Devils with the lead and the ball now. Well, the Raiders had something going, just couldn't quite deliver all the way. I tell you what, great job, though, by Cambridge Springs and the Blue Devils. Here we go.
1st and 10. Morgan Appleby quarterbacking. There's some players shifting from right to left. Hand that ball off, break off attack. Here comes Washington again, trying to get the corner. Got the corner, 40, 45, and out to midfield. They're going to say, no, out of bounds at the 47-yard line of Cambridge Springs, but that's good for a first down.
We got a flag down. Hold everything.
No, not these holding penalties again.
Yeah, well, be the first penalty tonight.
That was a costly. I'll bring that back a first down.
Wow. After picking up that nice run, would have been a first down.
Back she goes. 10 big ones. From the 33 to the 23. That hurts.
Yeah, that hurts all right. From 1st and 10 to 1st and 20. 3 seconds remain, first quarter.
All right, one more play should expire the first period unless we have a foul on the defense. 1st and 20 at the 23-yard line of the Devils. Appleby wants a timeout.
Little confusion here.
Timeout on the field. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Timeout is brought to you by the Meadville Medical Center, presenting Northwestern Pennsylvania football on a Friday night.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on. Right here, close to home.
3 seconds to go in the first period. Cambridge brings up 6-0. They have the ball, but it is first down and 20. On their own 23. Appleby. See if he's conservative here. And he will. He hand the ball off. Here comes Canner. Across 25, 30, 35. He's up to the 40. He's to the 45. He's got a first down. takes it out to midfield. What a run, Big Air.
Absolutely, and that takes the clock down to 0 in the end of the first quarter. Well, what a huge run.
Yes, it was. 6-0 Cambridge Springs as we go to the second quarter. You're listening to Northwestern Pennsylvania football Friday night on Cool 101.7. Cool TV. It's presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go along with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
27-yard rush there by Canna has set things up at midfield for Cambridge Springs starting the second quarter.
Had a way to get them out of the hole when they were down when it was 1st and 20.
Appleby gets the snap, hands that ball off, trying to get around the corner. Got some running room, another first down. He's to the 45, he's to the 40, still on his feet. Close maybe to the 35-yard line. That would be a 15-yard run, and that was by the Blue Devils Hoover.
Well, I tell you what, he had a block thrown out front, and he took advantage of it. That's what you do. Picked up 5, 10, 15. Boom, another first down for the Blue Devils. As we start the second quarter of action, they're up 6-0. Definitely got the momentum going here on what is a gorgeous night for football.
Absolutely. Appleby with the snap, keeper trying to get the outside,
Still
puts his head
going,
down, dies inside the 30, maybe to the 28, 29-yard line on the quarterback sneak. So he picks up about 7 yards.
Yeah,
Gary.
I would say close to it. Looks like they're spotting it about, what, 6-yard pickup?
2nd and 4, they'll call it.
All right.
1 minute into the second quarter on Cool tonight and Cool TV.
Seems like the first quarter went by kind of quick.
Yes, it did.
All right, here we go.
Lanowitz split to the right. The flag goes down.
Right up the middle.
Don't make any difference. They'll probably bring that back. On the run that time, brought down, though, is Appleby.
Lost his helmet, went What do we got here? Probably in the holding zone.
And we want to welcome our Armstrong listeners tonight here on Cool 101.7. Cool1017online.com. And 6-0. Cambridge Springs, but another penalty against them. So that'll be another 10-yarder. Going against Cambridge Springs.
Flag on the play.
So
illegal shift.
Illegal
5
shift.
yards.
Okay,
So
5 yards. So it's 2nd and 9.
Not quite as bad as a hold, but a penalty's a penalty. Here we go. Back to action. 2nd and 9. 10:35. Second quarter.
Empty backfield. And this time it is the quarterback keeper spinning and turning, and Hoover was doing the quarterbacking.
And another flag goes flying. Boy, now we're getting some laundry tonight.
Everything was pretty good in that first period.
Yes, it was.
All of a sudden, flags are through on every play, it seems like.
And they've all been against the Blue Devils.
At the 30-yard line. What do we got this time? Personal foul, blow to the head against Reynolds.
Ooh, that's a biggie.
So that's a 15-yard penalty.
That's a big one. Automatic first down.
So that should take the ball down to about the 15-yard line, and that'll bring us into the red zone. Presented by none other than McCandless Ford. locations in Meadville and Mercer. Stop in tomorrow and take a look at their vehicles, whether it's a new one or a used one. That's McCandless Ford.
First penalty against the Reynolds Raiders, and that's a big one.
6-0 Cambridge Springs trying to tack it on here early in the second quarter. Appleby under center. Full house in the backfield. Hand the ball off. Hoover's going to pass to the end zone.
Did he hold on to it? Did he hold on to it?
Incomplete.
Oh, so close.
Pass intended for Blue Devils number 2, McFerrin, incomplete.
McFerrin, the intended receiver for the Blue Devils in the right corner of the end zone, just could not haul it down, Gary.
Well, I tell you what, I thought he had it for a split second, and he might have. But he did drop it, incomplete pass. Second down and 10. 10:07, second quarter, 6-0. Blue Devils are threatening here in the red zone.
Once again, full house backfield, quarterback under center. We're going to hand that ball off. Kane will take the ball for short yardage that time, maybe down to about the 10-yard line.
Wait for the
third down and about 6 yards, I think, to go for the first down.
Just shy of the 10-yard line. Third down. About 6, I'd say, after the final spot. 9:40 on the clock.
Holland sent wide to the left. Washington to the right. In double handoff
reverse.
this time. Washington's got it, trying to get to the outside to the end zone.
Touchdown, and a
but a
flag
flag
down.
goes down.
Oh, my.
The double handoff had the defense confused, but
Yeah, it did. It was a great run, but I'm not sure if we had a holding.
here we go. Holding Devils.
Yep.
10 yards back and take off the touchdown.
Wow, that one hold. That hold hurts right there real bad. Just cost 6. Wow.
9:21 to go. And they march them back again.
10 yards
Man.
from the spot there, third down.
Well, Chuck, we saw 1st and 20 and they got it, so
Right. Well, it's back to the 20-yard line again, Gary.
might as well run it to the end zone.
So 3rd and goal. No, to the 5.
That's for the first down.
Right.
Yeah.
Ball back out to the 20. Canna this time goes left. Back to pass, looking for him, throws. Ball is caught by Hoover, and Hoover is dropped. Maybe about to the 13, 14-yard line, or they're going to push it up to the 15-yard line, 15-yard line.
Their first completion.
Successful catch gets them back up to the sticks there. That's 4th and 10.
So-
Blue Devils.
6-0 Cambridge brings.
Ball's at the 15. They need to get to the 5, as you said, Chuck. 4th down.
They've been doing a good job against the defense of these Reynolds Raiders.
Oh, them penalties. Talk about shooting yourself in the foot.
Lanowitz goes to the left. Hoover over there in the slot. Tight end right. Washington to the right. Here goes Ken. Double handoff again. Stutter step and breaks around the corner. Back at the 20. Throws to the end zone. Wide open. Caught. Touchdown,
Did he
Blue
hold on?
Devils.
Touchdown. Wow.
Washington with a
Another
touchdown.
flag down. Another flag down. Hold everything.
That's in the backfield. That'll be against Cambridge Springs.
Oh, my.
This is unbelievable.
I'm getting ready to celebrate here, and then I seen the laundry on the field again.
Here we go. Another penalty against Cambridge Springs.
They're going to push in the back.
Push in the back.
It's going to bring up 4th and 20 for the Blue Devils as they did a halfback pass once again. Successful the first time, successful the second time.
All the way back to the 25.
Oh, it's 4th
That'll be
And 2 touchdowns
Two.
called back.
Yeah, thank you. 2 of them.
4th and 20 as they bring that ball back to the Raiders 25
Well, let's see if they can do it again.
after the flag.
Once again, they did it before. Do it again.
Washington sent to the left as your wideout. Trips to the right. Cania, Hoover, Lanowitz. Washington in motion, left to right. Snap. Morgan, look, dumps it off. Caught by Hoover, and he's nailed, and he's going down. No flags go down. Even though everybody was saying face mask, nothing is called by the officials. So it's it will be Reynolds to take over
I don't
at
know.
their own 24.
Apparently they didn't see it. They read it well, Chuck, though. So they turned the ball over. 1st and 10 go the Reynolds Raiders. They held them. They're down 6-0. Plenty of time on the clock. 8:14. They've got one timeout left if needed. Springs has 2 timeouts. Here we go. Handoff. Flag goes
Inside
flying.
handoff. Another flag, but the rusher continues to go. Takes the ball up over the 30 to about the 32-yard line.
Somebody
Once again,
offsides.
Manjares. Well, every play, a legal shift that time, brings it back.
This one goes against the Raiders. That'll cost them 5.
4 minutes into the second quarter, but flags continue to fly and the clock continues to stop.
No, we didn't see any in the first quarter.
No, it was clean.
So now the ball placed at the 20. As Chuck said, 1st and 15 after they tack on the penalty. 8:06, second quarter. Reynolds Raiders are down 6-0.
So far, Cambridge Springs' defenses look pretty good out here. See if they can keep it up.
Well, the offense scored twice, only to get called back.
Yeah, it should be 3 scores.
Yeah. Here we go.
Back to pass. Looking, throwing, open, caught. 20, maybe 25-yard line. As it went to the right side, he was completed that time to Flaw.
Yeah, but good coverage by the Blue Devils, but they did manage
Didn't get anything by the looks of it.
Well, you got 5
Well,
out
that's
of
5 for the penalty, yes.
Back to
they
the
got 5
original,
back, yep.
yeah, original line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. 7:25, clock running.
So Reynolds breaks the huddle. Giorino is split to the near side of the field. Zacharich quarterbacking in the shotgun. He'll go back. He will look, throw, batted down at the line. Number 60, I think, deflected that ball, Gary, for the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils. At least it looked like to me.
Yeah.
And once again, that is Walker. Damian
Good
Walker.
job. Somebody got their hand in there after he passed it and batted it down, so good defense.
3rd and 10 for Reynolds.
Stops the clock, 7:04 on the incomplete pass. He had plenty of time to throw the ball, though.
That he did.
So good protection by the offensive line. Here we go.
Nay, this time comes to the near side of the field as a wide out.
Boy, they're stacking this side over here.
That they are. Back to pass. Zachary looks, throws. He was
He got
harassed as he hit
drilled.
that ball, and it went like a wounded duck, Gary, and fell to the turf.
Yeah, he got drilled. 75 shot in there like a blitz and hit him, and he unloaded the ball. But
4th down, a punt situation for the Raiders. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Hopefully at halftime we'll have some scores for you across District 10.
75, Robert Smith. Just about had a sack there. Here we go.
Zacharich to punt.
Good snap, high kick
Left
again.
footer kicks it out of there. Washington fair catch right at midfield, so they got good field position again, Gary.
I tell you
Got to
what.
stay away from these penalties, though.
Oh my goodness. Cost them a couple of touchdowns.
First down.
So Blue Devils with great field position. Again, ball placed right at the 50-yard line. 1st and 10, 6:54 on the clock. They've got 2 timeouts, and they got a 6-point lead. 6-0 Blue Devils.
It was that 45-yard run by Washington in the first quarter to give them the touchdown. Then they went for the extra 2, and they missed.
Washington just a sophomore, too.
Holland is split right.
Here we go.
Tight end left. Back, pitches the ball out this time.
Got some blocking.
Midfield. He's the 45. Head down and out of bounds.
Had a little blocking out in front of him.
He is out of bounds after about a 5-yard gain. He is down to the 45-yard line. Maybe the 44-yard line. About a 6-yard pickup by Canna. He had a big first down rush called back. earlier in this quarter. And the blue and the white break the huddle. Run this hash mark right.
Second and a long 4, close to 5.
Appleby sends Hoover in motion left to right. He's going to pitch that ball out to Washington. Got some speed, 45-40, and down at about the 37, 38-yard line. That's a first down, Blue Devils.
And no flags.
Washington with a nice rush.
Stops the clock at 6:41.
Blue Devils first and 10. They say no, sir. Keep the clock rolling. They're down on 37, 36-yard line. 36. I like it. First and 10. Blue Devils 6.5 remaining.
Blue Devils up to the line of scrimmage. Here we go. First and 10. Another set of downs.
Full house backfield behind the quarterback.
Can they get to the end zone?
Hand the ball off. Hoover breaking tackles down to the 30, maybe the 29-yard line. And he is just short of another first down. Nice run on second down.
Boy, it went right off the center. It looked like right guard had a hole. He blasted through
Good
it.
for about 7-8 yards, Gary.
Yeah, once again, you'll
on
take
first
it,
down.
Take it all night long. Second and 8.
Carry by Mr. Brandon Hoover. Brings the
They got to get to the end zone this time.
29-yard line.
With no penalties, that is. All right.
They'll come up with the Appleby in the shotgun. Canna to his left. Hands the ball off. Canya's got it. Kanya to 25. First down, Cambridge brings. So that will bring up another first down. Kanya in there for another 5. 6-0 Cambridge brings. 5.5 to go here in this first half. On a good battle tonight on Cool 101.7, Cool TV and Armstrong between Reynolds and Cambridge Springs. And I asked to tie his shoe. Now he's ready. Washington is back there. Full house backfield for Appleby. A little counter this time. Spinning. Cannon in trouble. Down he goes. 59 is there to tripping down for the Reynolds Raiders.
That is Snyder, the one that we called earlier. Maddox Snyder, I believe it was. 59, did a great job, got in there.
Under 5 to go here in the second quarter.
According to the marker, it looks like he lost a yard.
Well, it looks like 2nd and 11.
So good job by the Reynolds Raiders defense reading that play. 4:44 on the clock. 2nd and 11.
Appleby brings him up this time in an eye, and a timeout's going to be called by Cambridge Springs.
That's their second timeout.
Okay, timeout on Cool. 6-0 Cambridge Springs. High school football, Northwestern Pennsylvania on Friday night here on Cool and Cool TV, presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
This is Cool TV.
Time. They've dominated this Reynolds team. They had 2 touchdowns called back by penalties, so they could be well in the lead here. So 2nd and 11 for Morgan Appleby and his Blue Devils. Hoover goes in the slot to the left. Tight end right. In the shotgun for Appleby. Now Washington slot left back. Pitch that ball out to Canny. Got the corner. Trying to extend it. Got the corner 15 to the 10. Still on his feet to the end zone. Touchdown. No, he's out of bounds right at the goal line.
Wow. Called him out.
Well, we're in the red zone. Brought to you by McCandless Ford. Locations in Meadville and Mercer. So the Blue Devils trying to go on top more, but a nice big run by Cannon.
Yep, got the first down and then some, so right down to the 1-yard line. First and goal once again for the Blue Devils. 4:25 on the clock.
See if we have a quarterback sneak here by Appleby. They're so close, or will they give it to Cannon? or to Hoover, or to Washington.
Wouldn't be surprised at that good offensive line.
Full house backfield. See if the quarterback keeps it or not. Setting up, turns, hand the ball. Candy puts his head down, dive to the end zone.
No indication.
Waiting. He says he's down, I think. I think he said he's down.
Yeah, the line,
he is down.
Yep.
Second down. Coming up.
The line judge ran over there.
Okay, great stop by the
So Candy couldn't make it in there. He was twisting. He was turning. Not to be.
Good job by the Reynolds defense. That goal line defense stepping it up. Second down and goal. Ball at the 1. 3:55 running. Second quarter. 6-0. Blue Devils, and they're threatening again.
Sam Reese, if you're listening.
All right, here we go. See if they can get it in there. Maybe a quarterback keeper. Yes, it is. Straight up the gut to the end zone. Is he in?
No indication by the referees, that is.
Still no indication.
Go check belly. Get him in the DMX.
Well, not in again.
All the players said touchdown, but there it
There
is.
it is now. They call
There
it.
it is.
Touchdown.
A big delay reaction there. I guess they had to get him off the pile. So just like that, the Blue Devils are up 12-0.
Was that Appleby? Yeah. Appleby with the touchdown. Thought he had it. And they had to wait about 30 seconds before they called it.
Yeah, clear that pile out on the goal line, and he made it. So let's see. Will they try to go for 2 again? 65 running the play in for the Blue Devils.
And they will, I think, all season long. I don't know if they've ever attempted an extra point
Jesse
conversion.
Mott, a freshman. All right, here we go.
Pulled in rather tight. No wideouts. Appleby keeping it. Looks, throws to the end zone. Caught. Extra 2-point conversion. He is good to Washington. 14-0 Cambridge brings. There's an official timeout on the field. The Blue Devils, 14-0 lead. This timeout presented by Meadville Medical Center. We'll be back in a moment.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go along with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
This is Cool TV.
Cambridge brings 14-0 lead here on Cool 101.7 Cool TV. And also on Armstrong tonight, the Blue Devils leading the Raiders. We thank you for joining us. Cambridge Springs will now kick it off. Cannon will kick it away, left to right. Then a line drive kick over the head of the returner, but grabbed up by the man behind him. He'll bring the ball up over the 20, 25, and out to about the 30-yard line. First down for the Reynolds Raiders, and so far, Gary, they haven't showed much offense. They had one drive, but it finally stalled out.
Well, they did a little bit of passing. They had 8 attempts at passing, only 3 completions. They managed to pick up 3 first downs, no turnovers, and no points. So not a whole lot of offense. A little bit here and there, and then all of a sudden the flame went out. Here we go, 3:08 on the clock. Let's see
Reynolds at their own 30-yard line.
what they can do here. They got one timeout.
Diarino is split to the left, tight end to the right. Also out there is a wide receiver, Parker Nay.
Ball at the 29.
Zachrich is the quarterback.
Referee talking to the coaches over here from Cambridge Springs. So I'm not sure
Waiting for a clock, maybe?
I
Someone left the clock?
they might take a timeout. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Official keeps looking at the clock.
Tell me the time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They want 7 seconds put back on the clock is what it was.
Thought the official was down looking at the clock, waiting for them to put it on, but they never told him what the time was.
No, they
to
didn't.
Put back up. 3:15 now on the clock remains in the second quarter.
All right, here we go. Back to football.
Absolutely. Zachrich brings him up. Man in motion, left to right. Motion man's got it. Sweep, and he slips and he goes down. That was Nay, who was a wide out to the right, come to the left, got the ball, and down he went.
He tried to, like he was going to cut upfield or kind of sweep upfield, and he just slipped and fell down. And
so the loss is going to be what, about one,
about
maybe
a yard.
1.5. We'll call it second down and 11. Cambridge up 14-0. Plus they've had 2 touchdowns called back because of penalties.
Parker Nay, 10, is a junior. So here we go. Try it again, second and 11. Ball at the
Raiders
28.
goes 3 to the left, and now the Rainiers finally come to Baird Field here at Cambridge Springs. Back,
to pass.
Zachrich looks, flushed, running, breaks a tackle, and gets off
Still
an,
going,
almost
though.
another tackle, brings the ball out to the 36-yard line. So he picks up about 7 yards on that carry. He carried 4 times tonight, again at 20 yards. Just a light misty rain coming down now.
We can deal with that.
Springs. And now whistles
Timeout.
and Blue Devils.
That is their last timeout.
2:07 to go. First half, 14-0 Cambridge Springs. You're listening to Northwestern Pennsylvania football Friday night on Cool and Cool TV, presented by the Meadville Medical Center. Back in 30.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
All right. Time back in again here at Baird Field, Cambridge Springs. Blue Devils up 14-0. 2 minutes, 7 seconds remain in this first half. Well played by Cambridge Springs tonight. Zachrich. Long count, keeper up the gut. And no, he faked it off. Then kept it.
First
Turns
down.
corner and got the first down, sweeping around the right side. I thought that was going up the middle, and all of a sudden, he's quickly rushing to the right side for the first down up to the 45-yard line.
I tell you what, Chuck, it looked like he did. He bounced off the line and wasn't getting anywhere, so he just went to his right. There was a little bit of an opening. They finally caught up, brought him down, but he did get the first down, picking up their 4th first down.
Under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter.
So that keeps the drive alive for the Raiders.
Gerino, wide left.
1:40 remains, first half.
Slot man right. Inside handoff this time, and in trouble this time, and then Giro goes down. Stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Led by 22 right there to wrap him up and bring him down for the Blue
They'll
Devils.
say they'll give him about a half-yard loss. Second down and a long 10.
John Daly. Isn't he a golfer?
Not this one.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of fire going into the Raiders.
Any relation?
I have no idea.
All right.
Flaw goes wide to the left, in the slot to the left. Gerino. Pair of wideouts to the right. Back. Zurich looks.
Got time
Now
to
he's going
throw.
to tuck it away. He's going to run. 40 and dumps it off and caught.
Nice
First
catch.
down. Ball is caught
Nice
at the
catch.
45-yard line on the catch and run by Parker Nay.
That was a nice catch. So the last timeout has been taken by the Reynolds Raiders. They stopped the clock with 55 seconds. They got another first down. They needed 11. They got 12 on the catch and run, the short run. So the chain gang resets. Both teams go to their sideline. We welcome you again, Friday Night Football.
Yeah, with a reminder brought to you in part by Area Shopper, Armstrong, Westbury United Methodist Retirement Community. Also a reminder brought to you by McCandless Ford. They present the Red Zone. They have locations in Meadville and Mercer, Flex TV and Appliance, and by Legends Cycle. This is WMVL, Linesville, Meadville. Bring you Friday Night Football.
Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
Trailing 14-0. Zacharich looking, gonna go, he fumbled the ball. Blue Devils, did they get on it? Nope, they did not. Raiders got back and fell on that football, and that was the quarterback to save the day for them. 45 on a running clock, second quarter. And the ball sets now after the fumble back in to Raiders territory at the 47-yard line.
Clock winding down here. Neither team can stop it.
About a 10-yard loss right there.
Yeah, it wasn't he didn't throw the ball, so they never stopped on an incomplete pass. Here we go, back to pass.
Got time. Going to go for the ball. Got a man. And if flags and a quarterback is down.
He got drilled, but boy, did he throw a nice pass.
Illegal motion called against the Reynolds Raiders. That was going to be a completed pass. That was going to be a touchdown to Ney. He was wide open behind the defense, Gary.
He caught the ball. He was ready to take off downfield. What do you have? He only had he was at the 20.
The illegal procedure, they'll call it.
5 yards. Cost him a touchdown.
Well, Cambridge had 2 called back with penalties. 8-7, the clock is running. They probably want to get the play off. 4 seconds to go.
Why would you start the clock?
And that is well, that's it.
I don't. When there's a penalty, it normally stops the clock, but all right.
I guess not on this occasion, Big Air.
Depends who the referee crew is, I guess.
Well, we made it through the majority of the first half without rain, but light mist is falling here. If it stays like that,
yeah,
we have no problem at all, Gary. So that's the end of the first half. From Baird Field at Cambridge Springs on Cool 101.7, Cool1017online.com, Cool TV, and Armstrong. The halftime score. It is Cambridge Springs 14 and Reynolds nothing. You're listening to Northwestern Pennsylvania Football Friday night on Cool, presented by the Meadville Medical Center. We'll take this 2-minute timeout.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
This is Cool TV.
Halftime. Cambridge Springs, the Spa, the home of the Blue Devils. And they are out to a 14-0 lead at the end of the first 24 minutes of action. Thank you for joining us, Chuck Stump, along with Gary Patton and Joe Vilke. Well, the rain has stopped here at Cambridge Springs. That is real nice to know. And hopefully it'll stay away for the remainder of the night, as the Blue Devils really have dominated play so far out here tonight. I have them unofficially 150 yards to Reynolds, 70 yards in the contest. Blue Devils defense have played great out here tonight. Only trouble is with their offense. They moved the football, but penalties have killed them. Penalties have cost them 2 touchdowns. They could be up in this game like 28-0, but that was the killer so far tonight. They can keep away from the penalties, they can score, Gary.
Well, there's no doubt about it. And as you said, we had some called back there. And the penalties, what did they have? Let's see, 1, 2. They had 4 for 35 yards, and they come at a bad time. That is the Blue Devils. 4 penalties for 35 yards. Over to the other side, the Raiders, they had 3, but they had that one big one for 15, and they had a couple of 5s. Well, they had 3, 4. So they had 4 for 30. So each team penalized almost the same 5-yard difference, but they come at a bad time. Of course, they never come at a good time, to say the least. Let's look at some stats real quick. I'll go over to the Blue Devils first. They were 3 for 4 in passing. They had the 1 turnover. They had a fumble. And when it comes to first downs, I had a total of 8 for the Blue Devils. Over to the Reynolds Raiders. They passed the ball 9 times. They had 4 completions, 4 for 9, obviously. They were clean. They had no turnovers. And I did have them for a total of 5 first downs. Every time they got something going, it ended up fizzling out. And I just tell you what, they were shut down. A great job again by the Blue Devils defense. The Blue Devils scored the first touchdown at 7:16 in the first quarter. They were unable to get the 2. They tried to run it in and were shut down, so it was 6-0 all the way up until 3:27 in the second quarter, where they scored again and managed to convert on a pass in the corner for the 2 points after, and 14-0 at that point, and that's where it stands now. 14-0 right here at halftime once again.
All right, well, let's listen to high school marching band.
That is the Reynolds Raiders marching band. Sounding good. Job well done by the Reynolds Raiders marching band. Next up, of course, the Blue Devils making their way onto the field
for the homecoming out here tonight, Gary.
Yeah, absolutely.
Said they was going to have it at halftime, so.
And you know what's good to see is that the Reynolds Raiders brought their marching band. A lot of times the visiting team won't bring their marching band.
Well, especially right now, there's a lot of competition going on.
Yeah,
so.
I agree. So it's good to see them here performing.
Absolutely. Nice job out there.
Looks like the rain has stopped.
Yes, it has. Do want to remind you that coming up tomorrow afternoon, it is, or should say tomorrow evening, Edinburgh Fighting Scots football, as the Scots will be on the road to Slippery Rock University. Now there'll be the pregame 1 hour before the kickoff. Tim Shaw will have that. Then Joe Ladowski, he'll have the play-by-play. at 6 o'clock. Borough plays Cool 101.7 football tomorrow with Slippery Rock. Right now it's the Cambridge Springs High School Marching Band moving out onto the field. As soon as they start playing up, we'll pick a little bit of that up here at Cambridge Springs tonight. It's what's turned out to be a good night for Blue Devil fans on this homecoming night. 14-0 lead. And it could have been much better.
Yes, it could have been.
But the old bugaboo, Gary, the penalties will cost you.
Yeah, they came at a bad time.
All right, back down onto the field for the Cambridge Springs High School Marching Band. job by the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils High School Marching Band. Halftime score 14-0 in favor of the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils. Time for another timeout. Friday night football. Cool 101.7 presented by the Meadville Medical Center. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on. Right here, close to home.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Chem Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
This is Cool TV.
He is the star of our Marching Blue Devils, National Honor Society, soccer, leadership, and Devils desserts. If Mackenzie was a star, Caitlin Atkins...
Right back here at Barrett Field, Cambridge Springs, homecoming is going on right now with a 14-0 Cambridge Springs lead. Do have some scores to report on, most of these in the second quarter. Sagertown 14, Mercer 7. Titusville over Northeast 20-0. Those Rockets are on a roll this year. Erie High 42, Franklin nothing. Conneaut 13, Maplewood nothing. Oil City 13, Grove City 7, and Greenville 21. And Northwestern missed out on the score. Northwestern wrote the 21 down and didn't get the score for Northwestern. I think it might have been nothing. Chuck Stomp, Gary Patton, and Joe Vilke on the scene here tonight in Cambridge Springs, where the Blue Devils basically have dominated 150 yards compared to Reynolds 70 yards in the contest. And once again, you know, we keep repeating it, but Cambridge could have a couple more touchdowns, and actually also Reynolds could have had a touchdown, but they also had a penalty right there towards the end of the first half.
Well, I said it was so costly. I tell you what, a 5-yarder, but he caught the ball on a long pass right around 25, 20 when I glanced over there, and then he turned around and just stopped in his tracks, and the whole play was whistled dead. But he would have been gone because there was nobody around him. He caught that in stride. It was the ball was thrown.
Surprised he didn't keep going. How did he know who the flag was against?
Well, I don't know if he looked upfield and saw the whole everybody just stop. So it's been kind of an odd first half when it comes to calls.
Yeah.
I spoke with the timekeeper over here, and well, I was trying to ask why did the play start back up after a penalty? You have to wait for the snap, and he says yes. Normally that would be the drill, but he said the referee was flagging to start it back up. So he did what the head referee told him to do.
Yeah,
so,
that's what you have to do. Officiality.
Right.
Officials are the masters of the clock, and they take control of the game. It's up to whatever they say, Big Gary.
Yep, and he did. I mean, we can dispute it up here, but we're not calling the game down there. So
right.
we question a lot of stuff, but that just our nature up here in the press box.
And Kenny, I have him for 8 carries and 60 yards, but he had A 15-yard carry called back because of a penalty. Touchdowns for Cambridge Springs. It was a 45-yard touchdown run by Washington with 7:16 remaining in the first quarter. And then Appleby, he ran it in from 1 yard out with 3:27 to go in the first half. They went for the extra 2-point conversion, and it was good to Washington in the end zone. So Washington's caught a touchdown pass and an extra 2-point conversion. Hoover tonight, he's had a pass for 5 yards, 26 yards rushing in the contest. Zachrich, quarterback for Reynolds, carried a total of 6 times tonight, 29 yards. For Mendoza, he has a total of 5 carries for a total of 24. Nate caught a pass for 12 yards. Gerino a pass for 8 yards. Flaw caught a pass for 12 yards and also for a total of 5 yards. It is 14-0 as the Blue Devils back out on the field as they announce the candidates for the homecoming queen and king here at Cambridge Springs tonight. Thank you for joining us on Cool 101.7, cool1017online.com, Cool TV, and tonight Armstrong. Thank you for joining us. With a reminder, high school football next Friday night on Cool. We'll be following these Cambridge Springs Blue Devils, and they will be down at Cockerton as the Cardinals have this week off, drawing the bye, and so they will be home to Cambridge Springs next week. Once again, game time 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air at 6:30. Pregame starts at 6 o'clock. Week number 6.
Well, it's hard to believe, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Definitely flies by, and then you see homecoming here tonight, and then, of course, as throughout the next couple of weeks, we'll probably be running into it again.
Then before you know it, it'll be playoff time.
Yeah, playoff time, just like that. It'll be the end of October.
Then after that, we got wrestling and boys and girls high school basketball.
It goes quick.
So let's not forget, we still have
volleyball.
Girls volleyball.
Girls volleyball.
Hey, let's give another round of
Hockey. We also have Meadville hockey.
That'll be coming up. Their first game like October 7th.
Yeah, it's always on a Monday, isn't it? Seems like it.
Mondays, yep.
very, very good.
We usually carry most of those, all the home games of the Bulldogs.
Plus, we have Edinburgh football.
Yes, we do.
Can't
Tomorrow
forget
night.
that.
Slippery Rock, 6 o'clock. They kick it off at Slippery Rock University.
All this stuff right here on Cool 101.7 FM and, of course, Cool TV. Joe Velke behind the camera somewhere around here in the stadium.
Yeah, directly below us.
All right.
Or to a little bit to our right.
To Ben Franklin.
With a reminder, our broadcast brought to you in part by these fine folks, and they are Bausch's Service Station, Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, Beck's Plumbing and Heating, MK Plumbing and Heating and Air Conditioning, Fish USA, Dobbs Do-It Center, Walker Brothers Chevrolet, the Mercer County State Bank, Howard Hanna Bainbridge Copeland Real Estate, Hamilton Insurance, Juniper Village at Meadville, Legend Cycle, Flex TV and Appliance, McCandless Ford, locations in Meadville and Mercer. They present the Red Zone. Westbury United Methodist Retirement Community, Armstrong, and by the area shopper. Thank all our great sponsors. High school football every Friday night right here on Cool.
John down there on the chain gang somewhere?
Yeah, 27 years.
27 years. He started doing it when he was, what, 18, 19?
Yeah, maybe younger now. Just a kid.
I know he loves doing it.
Yes, he does. Oh, we got about 1:20 to go. And we'll be ready to go in this second half. Cambridge brings up 14-0, and they will receive the opening kickoff for half number 2. But, Gary, they moved the ball well tonight against this Reynolds defense.
Yes, they have. And like you said, without the penalties, they'd have scored there. There's a touchdown or two there, called back. And
Look at the yardage
and
they had
then
taken
they ended
away.
up turning the ball over. So they got nothing out of it, not even a field goal or anything.
Right.
So
heck, they could have been well over 200 yards in this first half.
Absolutely. But we got another whole half to go.
Yeah, if they can double that up, get over 300 yards tonight, that wouldn't be bad.
Fire Department. Thank you so much.
But the Raiders are playing tough. I mean, they're a tough team.
Devil sponsors.
Like you said, coming in here, both teams 4-1 overall.
Blue Devils have to keep their foot to the pedal, that's for sure.
You can't let up at all against this team. It's like, well, case in point was they'd had the touchdown.
Right, yeah.
So they might have been
we could have had a much closer game.
Yeah, it could have been 14-6, 14-8.
Reminder, fifth
So-
quarter for the kids at the first.
They do have a kicker, so it comes down to the kicking game. Advantage goes to Reynolds.
They got food. Go on, take them on over.
Blue Devils out on the field. We're ready for the second half.
Hosting that.
Get this game underway here.
Once again, rain is abated.
Yeah.
Just before, about a couple minutes before the end of the first half, it started to drizzle a little bit, but quickly went away. Hopefully we'll be dry the rest of the way.
Absolutely. All the way until I get home.
There you go.
All right. So the Raiders teeing it up over there. Looks like that is 59, so that's Snyder, I believe. I believe that's 59.
Here we go. Second half is underway. And it
Short
is
kick.
59. And he hits it about the
Right in the gap, and he
43
fumbled it.
to the 30-yard line.
Did the Raiders get it? They got it.
Yes, they did.
Wow, what a way to start the second half.
Not a good
With a turnover.
kind of kick
And the kickoff is picked up.
That is ugly. Unless you're a Raiders fan, look at this. Now you got the ball at the what? 31, 32. Let's see where they spot it.
Out to 32-yard line, Gary.
Wow, that is a huge turnover, the second turnover.
Yep, they're trailing
Wow.
14-0.
So let's see if the momentum will carry them to the end zone and get on the board. Here we go. Raiders with the ball on a turnover on the kickoff.
Twins to the left, twins to the right.
Zach Rich
Fumble.
fumbled. But Cambridge has got it this time.
Are you kidding me? They do.
Fell right into his hands. I don't know who picked it up, but
No harm, no foul there.
so,
Gave it right back.
And the ball doesn't stay with the Raiders.
so the Raiders fumble it. Cambridge gets it back. That momentum right back to the Blue Devils. It popped right out of his hands, Big Air.
Yeah, I don't even know if he had his hands on it. The ball
That just takes the
bounced in front of him, but by then the Blue Devils were busting through the line and they fell on it.
light at the end of the tunnel.
So,
Get on the board. And one
wow.
play from scrimmage and the handoff.
Is there a full moon out tonight? Here we go. Crazy things.
Hey, Devils.
All right, Appleby brings him up. He is under center.
That 4 minutes.
Shifting the offense again. He'll land that ball right up the middle. Gain you 35 and out to about the 39-yard line. They'll stop him at the 39-yard line. That's about good for 7 yards. Start off the second half on the first down. Or can you?
Well, he followed his blocking right off the line. He got off on a quick snap and got a nice block. And, boy, I tell you what.
Well, when we were here against Sagertown, he went over 200 yards that night. He was running all over the place. Canny for Cambridge Springs. And now they will have full house once again in the backfield. Quarterback out will be under center. Hand off the left side, no place to
Who
go.
is that? 55, all over him.
They're going to give him about a 1 yard loss back to the 31-yard line.
Boy, there was a missed assignment on that one. Somebody missed the block.
All of a sudden, it's 3rd and 5.
Raiders
Loss of a couple.
lost about 3 on that play. 2. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5.
Was he a linebacker or was he on the line? He might have been on the nose guard. 55, was it? Or is he a linebacker? Let's see where he floats back to.
Holland splits to the right.
That was got
Ross
He's on
tight
the
left.
line. Defensive.
right out to the right. Appleby up under center.
Here we
Pitches the
go.
ball out. Now he cuts it right straight up the middle. Running room Candy, a first down. Down to the 45. He is on to the 47-yard line over the Blue Devils. Give him another first down.
What a great job. I tell you what, he got the ball and started coming down the line. He stopped, looked, and shot straight up like a bullet all the way up to the, 47, you said? Great job.
For about 11 yards that time for
Boy, just shot right through
Hannah.
there.
trying to keep this drive alive.
Absolutely, that he did. 1st and 10, 10-15, third quarter, 14-0. Blue Devils with the
Appleby
lead.
under center. They'll shift now from the right to the left. Little counter this time. Off and up to the midfield. And Washington is brought down right down. Number 1 and number 5 is there for Reynolds. Flaw has him, and also Blackburn brings him down, but it's good for close to 3 yards on the carry by Washington, and it is 2nd down and 7.
Ball plays smack dab at the 50-yard line.
Lanowitz split to the near side. Hoover in the slot to the right. Now they'll shift over everybody to the right side. Pitch that ball out to Kenya. 50, 45, still on his feet and out of bounds around the 43-yard line. That's close to a 1st down. Let's see if they check it out or not. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, that's what they needed right there. That keeps the drive alive. Good second effort. He lunged forward.
Spotted out the 43-yard line of the Raiders. Another good pickup by Cana. 1st and 10. They move from right to left. Holland goes wide left. Now we have Washington. Wide receiver to the right. Got it this time, handed off to Hoover. Spinning and slapped down. Once again, 55-4 is there for the Raiders. And that is Neithlin. So it's 2nd down and 9, picking up 1. Ball at the 42-yard line. And 8:40 to go, 3rd quarter. Twins to the right. Tight end Ross to the left. Once again, that inside handoff, 40, 35. Kenya still on his feet to the 30-yard line. Another 1st down for Cambridge Springs.
Boy, that's just good heads-up running right there, following your blocking. Well executed. 8:28. Ball placed right at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils.
Move up those chains.
Absolutely.
As the Blue Devils driving again. Trying to extend that score. They lead 14-0, 8.5 to go. Here in the 3rd quarter on Cool 101.7 Cool TV. So they'll now go into a shotgun. Washington is to his left, Kennedy to the right. Kennedy goes in motion right to left. Appleby flips that ball out to Washington. He got the speed. He turns the corner. He's to the 20. He's to the 15. 10, 5. Finally is dropped down inside the 5-yard line, and we are in the red zone. Brought to you by McCandless Ford. Locations in Meadville and Mercer. 1st and goal to go at about, the 2 or 1 yard line?
I'd say close to the 1 yard line.
That was about a 29-yard gallop.
1.5 maybe. Great job. They've been here before. Deja vu. Here we go. 8:05. Clock running. Can they punch it in?
See if they can keep away from the penalties now as they're down close.
Get a little more breathing room, a little more insurance.
Once again, it is Appleby under center. Appleby hands the ball off straight to the end zone. Hoover for the touchdown, Devils. In that red zone, brought to you by McCandless Ford.
Tack on 6 more for the Blue Devils.
So Hoover will get his first touchdown of the night.
20-0.
1 yard run with 7:47 to go, 3rd quarter. So we've had touchdowns by Washington, also by the quarterback Appleby, and now Hoover to extend it up to a 20-0 lead.
Going to go for 2.
As they always do. Appleby will be under center. Off to Candy, but he's in trouble. Breaks the tackle, dives forward. I don't think he made it.
Did not get it.
So there is an official timeout on the field. Cambridge brings us Baird Field. Cambridge up 20-0. Northwestern Pennsylvania football Friday night on Cool, presented by the Meadville Medical Center. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, The choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on. Right here, close to home.
Chuck Stomp, Gary Patton, Joe Vilke here on Cool 101.7 tonight. Cool TV, Armstrong, Cambridge Springs adds another touchdown to the fold. Now they lead it 20-0. Good performance by both the offense and the defense out here tonight. As we keep saying, it could be a lot worse for the Reynolds Raiders. 2 touchdowns called back, also 1 touchdown called back for the Raiders.
Well, I tell you what, you start the second half and you're going to get the ball, and then you had a fumble.
And they're in their first play,
then they turn around and
back.
they give it back to the Blue Devils.
Thank you very much.
Wow, yeah. And they had 4 first downs, and they finally got down to the 1 yard line, punched it in. Get a little more insurance on the scoreboard, 20-0, 7:47, third quarter. They tee the ball up right now for kickoff.
And Kenny will do that at the 40-yard line, and we are right on the 40-yard line here at Baird Field.
Brett Kenny, a junior. A lot of juniors, sophomores on this team for the Blue Devils.
Looks bright for the future.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see if special teams can do something for the Reynolds Raiders. Here we go.
Kick is away. Nice kick, comes down at around the 20 and goes out of bounds. Was it touched, though, by the Raiders? Must have not been.
No,
flag goes down. Down there to return it was Parker Ney,
yeah,
but he couldn't get a handle on out of bounds. It went. So they'll bring the ball, they bring that ball out to
the 35, isn't it, I believe?
Used to have an option. They could make
well,
it
they could re-kick it and send them back 5, but apparently they're not.
I haven't seen that done this year yet.
No, for the most part, the teams take the good field position at the 35, so they get a fresh set of downs. They are down 20-0. It's 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Let's see if they come out and maybe go to the air, try to play some catch-up ball.
Russ and Ney is split to the left side.
No, they hand it off.
Right side. Jars going no place. Once again, Cambridge brings defense. Stands tough. Brings them right down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. 7:30 remaining here in the third quarter. 20-0 Cambridge brings. It's been 3 and out about 3 or 4 times for
several
Reynolds tonight.
times. Yeah, it has. They get
Giorino split left. Wide to the right goes Ney. Quarterback hands that ball off and trying to get to the outside. He's going to change his field, and the Blue Devils are there and bring him down again. Not much of a gain there. He's trying to change his field, but that was not to be.
Might have got a yard out of it or something. I'm not sure. See where the spot is. Parker seems to be a very quick athlete. Yeah. He just doesn't get any holes to cut up. More or less scrambling, running for his life.
3rd down and 9.
Scoreboard says 8. That's a long 8, isn't it?
I'd say a long 8. Get that boy a new pair of glasses.
Let's see if they take it to the air.
But it is 3rd down, though.
Yes, it is.
Zachridge.
Blitz him.
The shotgun again.
Blitz him.
Back to pass.
Flag
Zachridge looking, steps up, lets her go, and incomplete, trying to hit Ney, and it goes incomplete.
Flag down. Flag down.
6:12 to go here in the third quarter. Almost halfway through. Motion penalty.
Illegal
so
shift.
it'll be declined. 4th down coming up now, 4th and 9. That's a good decision there by the coach of the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils. Force them to kick.
Yeah.
And it's a 3 and out again.
And I would assume they would punt the ball. Of course, we thought that last week. We saw a fake. Turned into a touchdown by McDowell Trojans, but that was last week. This is now the snap, little high.
Oh, booming kick.
Wow, beautiful kick, man.
Wait a minute, Washington, fair catch at the 30.
This time they gave him a little bit of room, then they ball right smack dab at the 30-yard line.
Blue Devils got the ball back, trying to just keep the hands on the football. Another sustained drive, take time off the clock here.
Yeah, get to that end zone again. Both teams, they do take time when they have the huddle offense.
It takes time off the clock, too.
Two different times. The Raiders had to take a timeout. The confusion from what they called in the huddle to what the coach was signaling, they finally took a timeout instead of taking a penalty. Here we go. 1st and 10, Blue Devils up 20-0. 6:04, third quarter action.
At their own 30-yard line. Appleby this time gets the ball. Kenya, 30, 35,
running room,
and out of bounds. Went in the Wildcat that time, snapped that ball off to Kenya, and he brings the ball up for good yardage, about, 8 yards on that carry?
Gotta be, I'd say to 38. It's where he went out at. Wait for that final spot as always, and it should be. So, 2nd down. Boy, about a yard, I tell you.
Almost 70 yards already for Kenya in this second half. Holland's going to be sent to the near side of the field. Ross tight to left. Quarterback Appleby goes back, pitches that ball up to Kenya again, 40. Round the corner and out for a first down. And he is out at the 44-yard line, but that's good for the first down.
They wanted a late hit when he threw him out, but I tell you what, you're kind of already in motion of the play, and that sometimes you get caught in the heat of it. But they did get the first down.
1st and 10 for the Blue Devils.
I'm always old school saying let them play football. So, 1st and 10.
Under 6 remaining now as the Blue Devils keep the ball on the ground. Well, by that time, Kenny did step out of bounds.
Ball just shy of the 45.
Tight formation this time in the shotgun for Morgan Appleby. 20-0 Cambridge Springs. Flip that ball out to Washington. Cuts back to the inside against the block. 50.
Still going.
Trying to get a first down, and he is going to be stopped short of a second effort. He got a first down. He's down to the 44-yard line. That is a first down, Blue Devils. Only a good second effort by Washington got him the first down.
Well, I tell you what, though, his own player, 58, kind of grabbed him to go forward. So,
from the 44 to the 44, 12-yard gain.
Wow. Colt. Called Colt several times in the first half. Here we go. First down again.
Woods goes wide left. Ross tied right. Washington to the near side. Hoover in motion, left to right. Back goes Appleby. Flips it out once again to Kenya. He's at the 40 and pulled down at the 40-yard line.
Brought down by the big guy there for Reynolds.
Absolutely.
78.
Yep, that was Rizik.
Yep.
Hauls him down.
6'1", 230, Casey.
Good open field tackle by Rizik.
He's a junior, so he'll be back for the Raiders.
Well, it's good for about 4 yards, Gary.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Scoreboard says 2nd and 5. Yeah. Ball placed at the 45. They got to get to the...
Long 5, I'd say, Gary.
Ball's at the 40. Got to get to the 35. Uh-oh.
Now what? Timeout. Cambridge Springs.
That's their first timeout.
Okay, we'll take a timeout. 4:31 remaining in the third quarter. 20-0 Cambridge Springs. You're listening to Northwestern Pennsylvania football Friday night on Cool, presented by the Meadville Medical Center. Back in 30 seconds.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
This is Cool TV.
Fairview 13, Seneca 3. Dow 24, 7.
We're right back here at Baird Field, Cambridge Springs. 4:31 remains in the third quarter. Cambridge brings up 20-0, looking for more. Nice sustained drive going right here. Start at their own 30-yard line. Now at the Reynolds 40-yard line. Well over 200 yards tonight for Cambridge Springs. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6. Quarterback back in the shotgun, Appleby. Looking, throwing, caught. Hoover got it. 45, 30, 29-yard line. That's another first down, Cambridge Springs.
And then some.
Yep.
That moves the chain.
Hoover. Another pass play. He ends up, he goes from the 40 down to what, the 20. Got the ball at the 28-yard line, Gary. 12-yard gain on the pass and run.
Well, a little spinning, little weaving in and out. Got a little bit of extra yardage there. 4:05, third quarter, first down again for the Blue Devils.
Approaching the 4-minute mark of the third quarter. And
Double reverse.
Off once again to Washington. Here he goes. Breaking some tackles.
Still going.
They can't bring him down.
No,
He
there's
threw down
a
to the
slew of players.
21-yard line.
Wow.
Kenya got it, then handed the ball off to Washington, and he is down about the 21-yard line. Injured Blue Devil's going to get up number 75.
He was out there leading the block, and he got caught up in that.
That was Nugent.
Who we 70.
So that's a 7-yard run.
A slew of players out there.
Second and about 3. See if they can get inside that red zone.
Boy, they're they're just a yard away from it.
In the shotgun, quarterback keeper this time straight into the line, and not much going there, folks. He may have gained a tough one, but that's all for the quarterback. So not quite into that red zone yet. But this is third down. Third quarter, rolling right by here. It's Baird Field, Cambridge Springs, and once again, rain staying away. Ross is tight left. As they come back, this time under center goes Appleby, full house backfield. They're going to hand that ball to Washington. Inside, got an opening. 10.
Down.
He is inside to about maybe the 10-yard line. He is in the red zone. Brought to you by McCandless Ford. Locations in Meadville and Mercer. First and goal to go.
I tell you what, you can see the hole from here when he got the handoff. Right off the left side of the line. Ball at the 8. It is first and goal. Once again, the Blue Devils make it to the red zone again.
Trying to add to a 20-0 lead.
2 minutes, third quarter.
Appleby back in the shotgun. Go to Kanya. Kanya right straight up the gut. Keeps those feet going. He's down around the 5-yard line. He'll be stopped right there. Good for about 3 yards for Kanya. And this has been a good sustained drive.
Absolutely.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is coming up on the 9th play of the drive. The ball, they say, on the 4-yard line. Looks like the official's right on about the 5, but
we're down to
120.
80 seconds. Yeah, here we go. Clock running, second and goal.
Holland wide right.
Ball at the 4.
Washington goes to the left, just off the line.
There's
and
a
now
jump.
there's going to be flags.
They jump first.
Offsides.
Yep, half the distance to the goal line. Down to about the 2.5 yard line.
Apparently it'll be half the distance to...
And it remains. Second down. 2nd and 2. Last time we was down here, it took them a couple to get it in, then finally quarterback Appleby scampered to the end zone. Appleby with a touchdown, Washington with a touchdown, Hoover with a touchdown, and Washington an extra 2-point conversion. That's the scoring so far, but we're looking for one more. Appleby goes back, hands the ball to Washington, wide open, touchdown around the left side. Nobody home on defense, Gary.
That was the same side that jumped off just a play earlier. Tack 6 more on, 26-0. less than a minute, 47 seconds on the clock as they'll get ready for the point after.
Again, another Blue Devils touchdown.
A little more insurance there for the Blue Devils.
So they'll go for the extra 2-point conversion. And that was a 70-yard drive, Gary.
8 up the whole quarter just about. Let's see if they can get 2 more right here. The crowd is silenced on the far side.
So we'll see if they can convert here. Appleby under center. Hands the ball off. Kenya, he dies, but did he make? Yes, he's got the extra 2-point conversion.
And
so it's now up to a 28-0. Cambridge brings lead, dominating this game. 60-second timeout. You're listening to Northwestern Pennsylvania football Friday night on Cool, presented by the Meadville Medical Center. Once again, a 60-second timeout.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
This is Cool TV.
Welcome back. Friday Night Football, Cool 101.7 FM, along with Cool TV. Chuck Stop, Big Gear. Blue Devils well in control now, Chuck.
That's
28-0. Getting ready to kick off here. Got 47 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The kick.
Nice kick at about the 25, cutting across the field and in trouble and dragged down. Hoover was there, and number 88 for the Blue Devils also was there to bring him down.
Who's that?
Let's check and see.
Brady. Is it Nelson? Sophomore? Here.
Okay.
They killed the electric in here, so we are. I don't have my flashlight. We are in the dark. All right. 39 seconds. I took 8 off the clock. Here we go. 28-0. Raiders take over. Got ball to 29. Not too bad. Field position.
Zach Rich.
Power back on.
Zach Rich back to pass. Got time.
Nice throw.
Beautiful throw. Might be overthrown. Nay was the intended receiver, overthrown. Good coverage down there by the Blue Devils, and that was by Lanowitz. Stops the clock. Half minute to go here in the third quarter.
Incomplete pass. Took 4 seconds off the clock.
So far tonight, just 71 yards for Reynolds.
Wow.
Cambridge brings 268. Giorino is split wide right. Twins to the left. Off to the right side this time and folded down at the 32-yard line. No place to go that time for the Reynolds Raiders. And once again, on the carry was Menajaris.
I think the offensive line is starting to get a little tired there.
Well, we got a full quarter to go yet.
Yeah, I know.
28-0 Cambridge Springs lead. Well, you have to give credit to both the offense and defensive line of Cambridge Springs tonight. They have harassed the quarterback all night. That is it. The third quarter is in the books. Cambridge Springs with a score. Cambridge Springs 28, Reynolds nothing. You're listening to Northwestern Pennsylvania football Friday night on Cool, presented by the Meadville Medical Center. We'll take a 60-second timeout.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
This is Cool TV.
Expressing my opinion.
And we're ready to roll into the fourth quarter. Cambridge Springs with a 28-0 lead. Reynolds has the ball, 3rd down and 8. The ball at their own 31-yard line. Zachrich looks and throws and caught right straight over the middle. Grabbed by Jarino. He is stopped at the 40-yard line. Good for a first down for the Raiders.
Picking up their first down here in the second half. We got a player shook up for Cambridge Springs. He's coming off. He walks off on his own. Might have got the wind knocked out of him. That is Shuffle sees Hoover, 13. Walked off on his own.
Russ split to the left.
Here we go.
Day to the left. Pair of whiteouts to the near side of the field. In the shotgun. Zurich back to pass. Looks, unloads it deep down there. Got a man. Incomplete. Good defense down there by Lanaritz. Right behind him. Wait till the ball got to him and knocked it away. He wanted to flag for interference, but did not get it.
Boy, he threw that one up, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
If he's given the time, he can throw the ball. He's got an arm on him.
But Blue Devils have harassed him all night trying to pass the football. That intended receiver was Russ.
Yeah. Well, here in the second half, 1 for 3.
41 seconds.
What did I say in the first half? 4 for 9. A little better. Here we go. We got a player running in now. Blackbird bringing the play in for the Raiders.
Reynolds well under 100 yards tonight in total yards.
Hoover back in.
Blackburn to the near side of the field along with Jarino. Split to the near side, Nye to the far side of the field or the left side. Run this hash mark right. Waiting for the snap. Boy, it's a direct snap. And the ball is going to go out over the 45 and diving up close to midfield before finally Zachrich with the snap. The quarterback swept around the left side, stopped short of the first down. Where they're going to stay out of bounds? Back at the 46-yard line of Reynolds.
Carson Smith was chasing him, couldn't bring him down. So they put the ball back farther than I thought.
At the 46-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like he went out around the 48-9.
Just on the other side of the foot.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and a long 3.
Zachrich this time under center, going for the first down. The quarterback keeper.
Did he get it?
I think they stopped him, didn't they? According to this fish, yes. 4th down's coming up. He did not make it. Good defense. Blue Devils again, Gary.
Okay, looks like he picked up a couple. It's going to bring
I tell you what, it was just a huge slew of players pushing forward. Led by, 75 for Raiders. Here we go, 4th down and about a foot.
That was Nugent. Here we go, 4th and a yard to go as they come up.
Goal line defense.
Quarterback under center that time, but we're going to get a timeout for the Raiders.
That'll be their first timeout.
And timeout for Cool, 10:35 to go, 28-0 in the fourth quarter. You're listening to Northwestern Pennsylvania football Friday night. Cool 101.7 presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go along with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
This is Cool TV.
This is WMVL, Linesville, Meadville, and it's high school football presented by the Meadville Medical Center. We're at Cambridge Springs. The Blue Devils dominating the Reynolds Raiders 28-0. 4th and 1 to go for the first down for the Raiders. Zurich hands the ball off, head down straight ahead. He didn't make it.
I don't think he got it.
He did not make it. Right straight into the line. Menjares, and he is stopped. Blue Devils ball at their own 49-yard line.
You can't ask for anything more than that right there to hold him, Chuck. It was fourth and about a foot, and they held him. That, my friend, is good football right there on the line.
Absolutely
does not
was.
get any better than that. First and 10 Blue Devils. 10:29 on the clock. They're up 28-0.
All right, turnover on down. Blue Devils first and 10.
Great job by the Blue Devils defense, to say the least. Here we go.
Need another sustained drive and take some more time off of the clock.
Yep, eat up
Back
the fourth
to pass.
quarter.
Little screen over the middle. Hoover's got it. 45
Got some
across
running
40.
room.
35-30. Out of bounds down around the 20.
And a flag, a late flag.
That'll cost them 15 yards for a late hit.
So 25 yards there.
Wow.
He must have been a good 4 feet out of bounds, and he still tackled him, so then the flag went flying.
And
another flag up here. We got 2 flags on the field.
May offset, may not get anything. That one looks like it could be on the outside.
See what they're going to call it.
Where that location of that flag is, but we shall see.
Waiting for the indication from the referee.
Talk this thing.
Here we go. We have,
We know one's against the Raiders.
has to be for a late hit, holding. Cambridge bring that back, but then they'll tack it on. Personal foul against the Raiders. So that'll bring the ball back to the 49-yard line, and they'll mark it off from the 49, 15 yards. Should go to about the 33, 34-yard line.
So they'll do the 10 yards, right? Let's see, march it back 10.
No, they'll go from the line of scrimmage. It should go, and then they'll mark 15 off against Reynolds for the late hit.
There'll be a 10-yard penalty on Cambridge, but then there's a personal foul on the Raiders.
Here she goes from the 35 to the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Holding. Personal foul, Raiders.
Sets the ball on.
And somehow they get a first down. So
that they do.
They hold on to the ball.
First down.
Now,
First and 10, Cambridge Springs.
now we're bringing the ball back. Yeah, we're coming back a foot.
To the 31-yard line. Brought it back. Shit.
Okay.
On the Raiders.
Now the chain gang got to move again.
Devils ready to roll. Up on the
So 28-0 here, Cambridge Springs. They're on another drive.
10:20 on the clock.
Appleby waits for the snap.
First
Then
down.
they'll
Players.
shift the line again.
Total chaos.
Right of the quarterback, back. Appleby to pass. Unloads it wide open. Hoover breaks off a tackle. They got him again, and they'll bring
He
him
was
down
not going
across
down,
the way.
though.
But he stayed inbound. Clock continues to run.
And I don't see a flag down.
And good for 4 yards. Second down and about 6.
second down and 6 for the Blue Devils. Boy, that little pass to the flat center just that quick.
Short pass, little run.
Clock rolls under 10 minutes to go in the game. Blue Devils on their way to their 5th victory of the season to go to 5-1. Reynolds will drop down to 4-2. Full house in the backfield. Quarterback Appleby under center. Sends a man in motion to to the left. Then we'll go to, once again, to Washington, spun around, and he's going to be brought down. They finally blow it dead.
Yeah, Snyder right in there to get him, 59.
Not much on that carry.
No, he might have lost a yard. Wait for the spot.
No, it looks like it's going to be
right
about
back.
the line of scrimmage there. 3rd down and 6. At the 26.
71, another big guy over there for the Raiders on that defense. It's a very young line.
Under 9 to go on
3
the game.
sophomores and a junior. That's Wilson, 5'9", 339.
Full house backfield behind the quarterback, Appleby, under center. He will go back. He will roll to his left. He's got a rush. He's going to hit. He's sacked over the 30, clear back to the 33-yard line. That's a loss of 7 yards.
Blackbird all over him.
Boy, the Reynolds defense all of a sudden has really picked up, Gary.
I tell you what, they sure have. They've come to life here.
But the Raiders got a lot of work to do, down 28-0 with 8:20 to go on the contest.
Boy, did that shove them back a country mile. 4th down and what, 12 now?
Yep.
Well, you got to get down to what, 22?
Yep.
All right.
Washington goes right to the left side of the field for the Blue Devils. That will be Hoover looking down there and overthrows Hoover, running fly pattern right straight down the field. Double coverage down there. Goes incomplete.
So that turns the ball back over.
Ball back to the 33-yard line, but now it's in favor of Reynolds. Reynolds, this half started off with Cambridge getting the kickoff, fumbled the ball. In the very first play from Reynolds, they fumbled the football back to Cambridge Springs.
Yeah.
Since that time, it's been all Cambridge Springs.
First 2 plays of the second half are both turnovers. Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Down 28-0, 7:50 on the clock.
Zachrich breaks the huddle. Giorino wide to the left. Flaw wide to the left. Couple to the near side of the field. It is Blackburn. It is Nay. In the shotgun for the quarterback. He's going to keep it himself. Right tackle. He's sacked. That is good loss for a yard or 2. They'll spot the ball at the 32-yard line and a loss of 1. That defense for Blue Devils tough tonight, Gary.
No doubt about it. I tell you what, fantastic job on the defensive line. I said it earlier, say it again. Well, what do we got now?
Well, now it looks like they put it back to the line of scrimmage. I'd swear he never got to the line of scrimmage.
No, he did.
There's no way.
I don't think there's kind of a gift there.
But anyway, it's 2nd down and 10. We're down to about 7:10 to go in this one here. Russ, the near side of the field, along with Nay. Once again, shotgun. Nay goes in motion, flag down. Illegal procedure, I think. Yes, it will be. And they'll march him back 5 yards.
There's
back to the 27.
Second penalty here. Well, you know, they got the defensive line shuffling around, trying to mix it up, and then I think it throws them off.
5-yard penalty, repeat, 2nd down.
So it looks like Ross calling the plays for the defense, 23 for the Blue Devils.
And here comes Reynolds.
Again,
Nay, Blackburn
set up.
to the near side of the field. Once again, it is Flaw. Giorino to the far side.
Probably a
shotgun, back to pass. Got some time. He's sacked again. A huge sack.
Holy cow.
Clear back to the 15-yard line.
58 led it.
12-yard loss.
Also Carson Smith in on it.
Oh, now they're going to move it up to the 19-yard line.
Colt Proper, again, I tell you what, I called Colt's name I don't know how many times. Colt doing a fantastic job.
That's
Senior.
an 8-yard loss.
That was huge.
Halfway through the 4th quarter. Cambridge rolling tonight, getting ready for Cockerton. Next week we'll have it on cool from Cockerton High.
Carson Smith having a great game, too.
Edinburgh football tomorrow evening here on Cool 101.7 at Slippery Rock University. Kickoff 6 o'clock. Pregame at 5 o'clock.
Third and
hold everything. More flags.
Oh, wow.
Illegal procedure again.
it's getting ugly now.
So they'll mark them back another 5.
They got to get all the way to what, the 42, 43.
Yep, for the
a
first down.
And the ball is now at the, let's see where we're placing it, the 14.
14-yard line as they go in
Holy
reverse.
cow. That's about 30 yards.
Well, here's a chance here. If they're going to pass, it could be picked.
Well, you got to go to a prevent defense. You know they're going to pass.
Zacharias the pass, straight drop. Looks and throws, got a man and tipped away and incomplete. 4th down coming up, and they're forced to punt from their own 14-yard line, trailing 28-0 to this fired-up Cambridge Springs Blue Devil club. Not only the offense, but the defense.
Good sportsmanship over there. I can't see who it was. 75 for the Blue Devils. Went over and helped the player up.
Washington, the only one back for Cambridge Springs to return. And all night long, he's called for the fair catch because they kick it so high. Their coverage is down there.
He dropped it once, but he managed to fall on it. This guy can kick high.
Kick is away, a booming kick.
What a beauty.
Washington got to let it come down.
Good bounce. Look at that.
Midfield.
Holy cow, what
to
a
the
kick.
40, to the 35-yard line, and out of bounds right about at the 35, 36-yard line. But good field position for the Blue Devils as they look to run clock, Gary. 5:10 to go. Well in control, 28-0.
You got that right, buddy. I tell you what. I got to tell you, that guy got a foot, though.
Doesn't he, though?
Man,
Wow.
he has had some beautiful punts, high punts. He hangs them up in the air. We saw it last week with the kicker from McDowell, how good he was. This guy right here is running right with them, if not a nudge better. Nevertheless, 1st and 10. You're right, Chuck. Blue Devils up 28-0, well in control. Got to eat the rest of the time up, 5:10. No reason to stop the clock, even though they've got 2 timeouts.
Well, they can run it. They definitely got the runners. Canyon, Washington, Hoover. Under center.
Bobbled the ball, got it.
Got back. And look at this boy going that.
Now,
Washington.
look at this,
40,
a broken play.
45, clear out to the 46, 47-yard line, Washington.
He ran over 4 of the Raiders are down. He went right over them. He got 3, 5, 71. I tell you what, wow. And a 1st down. That is some great heads-up running right there.
Blue Devils, 1st down.
The Raiders are definitely worn out. Get a few more 1st downs. No reason to
pass the ball.
No, they got no reason to pass the ball.
Appleby will be under center this time. Full house in the backfield. And they'll hand that ball off. Flags go down again. Hoover's got it, but they'll bring this one back. Staggers out of bounds. It's been another 1st down. Clear down to the 42, 43-yard line. But once again, another motion penalty.
Illegal shift.
Yep.
Illegal shift against the offense.
Oh, what's that?
Stops the clock at 4:15.
Their first penalty here in the 2nd half.
It'll be a 5-yard penalty, repeat 1st down.
Back she goes to around the 41, and it's set down.
Clock stops at 4:15 on the penalty.
Next week, already week number 7.
Hard to believe. First weekend in October.
And the Blue Devils break out of the huddle. And once again, Appleby, Morgan, this time will go under center. They'll shift from the right side to the left side. 3 players. Strong to this side, looking for blocking. Here comes Candy at 45, midfield, another flag.
Another flag.
Wow. These type of things, if you don't straighten up before the end of the season, will just kill you, if not during the regular season, definitely in the playoffs, Gary.
Yeah.
Got to get this straightened out. So, goes against the Blue Devils, and they'll mark it off.
Was it holding?
From the 45 to the 35, they mark it off.
Missed the call.
And that's where they'll set her down just inside the 35-yard line.
Holding it was.
10-yard penalty from the spot.
And they're going in reverse, but hanging on to the football. The only thing is now, 1st and 1,000,000. The ball at the 35, and they got to get clear up to the Reynolds 44-yard line. 1st and 21. Once again, a full house backfield for Appleby under center. Goes, hands the ball off. Can he get the corner? Got some blocking. He's over the 35. He is out to about the 37-yard line. He'll be stopped right there. So not much of a gain there. Maybe 2, maybe 3. But 2nd and very long, 19. They'll give him a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, I was going to say, but the clock continues to run.
Certainly on their side, 3:15, 28-0, 4th quarter, Cambridge. Here they come. Appleby will once again get under center. Hand the ball off once again. Here comes Hoover around the corner. 40, 45, out to the 47, 48-yard line.
Looked like he almost had him by the back. Horse collar tackle, but nothing down. No flags down.
Well, he got a little bit more yardage.
Yeah.
Well, he ended up picking up 9, 10, about 11 yards on that carry by Hoover.
Like I said, they get another first down or so. That should
wrap it up.
Yep. So you got 3rd and 8, 2:15 on the clock.
They'll be in the, once again, shotgun, or out there, quarterback now under center. Back to pass, and I can't believe it.
Wow.
Looking, throwing. Hoover got it. 30.
Oh, my gosh.
Go. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
54-yard touchdown pass.
Blowing it wide open now. 34-0.
That is his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Ball thrown right on the money between 2 defenders. He caught it, took off running.
And the Blue Devils looking for their 3rd shutout of the season.
Wow.
Opened up the season with two shutouts, tacking on another one so far here tonight. Under 2 minutes remaining in the game.
Good job by Appleby, putting the ball smack dab on the money between 2 defenders. Here we go. Going to go for 2.
To the
on what'll be a running clock, I believe, after.
Left side of the field.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to go for.
They're gonna go for a kick.
Kick for the extra 2-point conversion.
Well, let's see what happens.
Canny up.
Snap.
Ball's down. The kick is up. Blocked.
Blocked.
Timeout on the field. Cambridge brings 34. Reynolds nothing. On Cool 101.7. Friday Night Football on Cool presented by the Meadville Medical Center back in 60.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
When making your next vehicle purchase,
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
It has been all Cambridge Springs tonight, rolling out to a 34-0 lead, under 2 minutes to go in the game. Offense, defense, they've had it all here tonight, Big Air.
Yes, they have, shutting them out, shutting them down. We got a $1:52 on the clock as they tee the ball up. I was surprised at the pass. They did get the first down, but I tell you what, took off running, and it was an easy touchdown. Tacked on 6 more. They tried a kick. That was blocked.
41 looks like he'll kick this time
Really
for
didn't
Cambridge
matter.
Springs.
Up 34-0. So here's a kick from the ground.
And it is away.
Not bad. Took
Not
it on the
Smith.
bounce.
Over the 30, 35. Here goes Gerino. Gerino out to around the 36, 37-yard line.
Yeah, right in there. Finally brought down.
At the Reynolds 37-yard line, 1st and 10 on this homecoming night in Cambridge Springs. Thank you for joining us on Cool TV, and Armstrong. Zurich will bring his team up.
See if he's thrown for the end zone.
3 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. The quarterback back there by himself in the shotgun. Keeper up the gut, and no place to go. Back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10.
Both teams have 2 timeouts, but no reason to stop the clock at this point.
90 seconds remain in the game. It's definitely been nice to see the rain stay away. Had a little miss there toward the end of the first half. Stayed away the whole second half.
Yeah.
Don't forget, next Friday night, Copperton hosts Cambridge Springs. Trips to the near side of the field.
2nd and 10.
For
Snap.
the quarterback, Zurich. Look, throws.
Nice
Caught
catch.
his man on center.
Dropped the ball.
Wow, unable to hold the
Wow.
ball was Ney. Patrick Ney, unable to hold on to it. Stops the clock.
He knows it too.
59
Wow.
seconds to go.
For the Raiders, takes us to 30.
Nothing is on much right tonight for the Reynolds High Raiders.
No,
here.
it hasn't.
We don't have stats. I'm being generous. That's a football, high school football.
Cambridge Springs.
Boy, the ball thrown right on the money. He had it momentarily, dropped the ball. Nobody hit him or anything. Just
Cambridge Springs offense rolled up over 350 yards tonight, Gary.
Yeah, a lot of that all second half, Fred.
Yes, a lot of. Well, they had 150 at the half. So.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. 2 wideouts.
3rd down and 10.
Once again in the shotgun.
Less than a minute remains.
Here are wideouts both sides of the field. They'll just flare it out on the right side. Gerino's got it. He is at the 40. He's out to the 42-yard line. Short gain on the play. So it'll bring up a 4th down and around. 5 yards to go for the 1st down.
Clock continues to run.
For the Raiders.
And so this could be the final play of the game.
6 to get a 1st down. Or get it to that end zone, try to prevent the shutout with less than 30 seconds. They're kind of just letting the clock wind down. I don't even know if they're going to attempt another one. They let the clock, now they're down to 20. I don't think. Are they going to take a delay a game, or they just the clock? Oh, here, finally coming in.
10 seconds.
Wow. Blackbird brings the play in, but I tell you what, that's
over. Final score tonight on Cool 101.7 and Armstrong. Cambridge brings 34, Reynolds nothing, and we'll say good night to our viewers on Armstrong. Stick around, Cool 101.7 and Cool TV will be right back after a 2-minute timeout. Friday Night Football, presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
We're going to Meadville score?
Come right back. Cambridge brings. What a night for the Blue Devils. Rolling up over 350 total yards out here tonight. They roll to a convincing 48-0 victory.
I tell you what, unbelievable. What a great job by the Blue Devils tonight. We can't say it enough, Chuck. Offense, defense, coming here to play football, and that they did. I thought, Reynolds might give them more of a battle. I tell you what, they sure tried. They fought, never gave up, and they were outmanned on the line, and they had a touchdown at one point, got called back on the penalty. Of course, that happened to the Blue Devils a couple times, but just overall a fantastic job by the Cambridge Springs football team, bar none. Special teams, offense, defense, put it all together, just great football.
Like I said, 48 was 34
It was 34
right?
nothing. Yeah, 34-0.
All right, some quick stats here. On the touchdown side, Appleby had one, along with Washington. He had a couple out here tonight. Hoover had a couple out here tonight. And for Cania, I had him close to 150 yards rushing in this ball game. So really all Cambridge Springs with a victory. Now they'll travel down to Cockerton next Friday night. We'll have it for you here on Cool and Cool TV. Well, I think that's about a wrap.
Well, I'll look at some stats here real quick before we close it out here. Real quick, Blue Devils passing 6 for 8. They had the 2 turnovers, 1 first half, 1 second half. Total of 18 first downs I had them. Fantastic. 8 and 10 over to the Reynolds Raiders. Total passing 6 for 15. They did have the 1 turnover. First downs 5 and 1, total of 6. Penalties, they ended up with 7 for 42 yards, and the Blue Devils had 6 for 50 yards.
Okay, a couple scores to report here. Sagertown 14, Mercer 7. That is a final. Lakeview upsets Sharpsville 15-14. And Greenville was rolling over Northwestern 42-0. It was Oil City over Grove City 28-14. Connie it well on their way to victory over the Maplewood Tigers. One score we had was 21-27 2-0 in Titusville. Boy, they're on a roll tonight, undefeated. They blew out at least 47 points in their contest.
Wow. Big win, though, for Sagertown, they got a win, and then of course the upset over Sharpsville.
Yeah,
wow,
by
Lakeview, 15-14. That's kind of a shock there, but Lakeview Sailors, they wanted to win that game. It sounds like they did. What a thriller that must have been.
Oh, yeah. Thanks to Dave back at the station, also to Darryl Ray, to Joe
Darryl
Vilke,
Ray.
and also to Big Air. I want to remind you our broadcast has been brought to you in part by Bausch's Service Station, Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, Beck's Plumbing and Heating, Fish USA, Hobbs Do-It Center, Walker Brothers Chevrolet, MK Plumbing, Heating, and Electric. Also by Walker Brothers Chevrolet, the Mercer County State Bank, Howard Hanna, Bainbridge Kaufman Real Estate, Hamilton Insurance, Juniper Village at Meadville, Legends Cycle, Flicks TV and Appliance. Also by McCandless Ford with locations in Meadville and Mercer. They present the Red Zone, Westbury United Methodist Retirement Community, the area shopper, and by Armstrong. Good night from Cambridge Springs. Final score, the Blue Devils 34 and the Raiders nothing. This has been a WMVL Cool 101.7 FM sports presentation. Have a great weekend, everybody.
From the award-winning studios of Cool 101.7 Radio. Celebrating 50 years in your ears, we introduce Cool TV, live streaming of local sports and community events. Cool TV, streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and at cool1017online.com.